wish I could like quote that Kanye West line. You know what I'm saying? He was saying something like, I'm self something or whatever he said, he was just like, I'm just the first to admit it. I wish I could remember the line. But yeah, I will happily admit that I am a fair weather friend, bro. When I'm going through it, I don't want to be all out like that, dude.
That don't make you a fair weather friend.
Actually, that is exactly what a fair weather friend is.
I think
Like a fair weather friend is pretty much a friend who only comes around when they good. Like when things are going good and they're good, that's pretty much a fair weather friend.
you could call it that. I mean,
That's the definition.
yeah, you can call it that, but I don't. I mean, for me, I really wouldn't think of it that way because, bro, who wants to be out when they dragging ass and they got shit on their mind? They not finna enjoy themselves.
Some people can. Some people can.
I
It's
hate
just
it,
not me.
Cause when you get back home and later on it's gonna double. Now you like,
Yeah, and see, that's my thing when it comes down to it. It's just
yeah.
like, I was sitting there and I actually had told my mom, like, the amount of time that I'm at this computer, the amount of time that I'm sitting in front of this equipment. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's why I was just like, I don't even mind going out there and splurging on myself when it comes. And it's not even a big splurge because these gaming chairs are expensive. I got the cheap one. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know what
but
the hell I got. I got the cheap one, and then I got her one. Hell,
yeah.
but no, man, you.
So like I was sitting there joking with my mom about that because my boy had hit me up. He was just like, man, I ain't seen you on the game in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I just told him straight up. I was just like, it feels wrong being on this game when I got so much going on. Like it's stuff that I should like. Who was it? I don't know if you sent it to me, my dad sent it to me, or maybe I just seen it, but it had said something like, nigga, if you went to sleep broke, you shouldn't have went to sleep. So it's like one of them things for me where I'm just like, nah, like I had that one day, literally, it was only one day I turned on that game and I played Black Ops, the new Black Ops. I enjoyed myself. I was on that mug all day. Ain't turned that game on since then. Cause I'm just like, although I enjoyed it, it just felt like, nigga, you can be doing something better with your time. Like something a little more productive with your time. You know what I'm saying? You sitting on your tail, you ain't been doing it, you trying to get things moving. So I mean, if I'm not researching the real estate stuff, if I'm not researching video editing, if I'm not, doing something like that at this point in time, I might be shutting my eyes for a little bit. But, it just feels like my mom been kind of like, she been noticing it lately. I'll be up at 4:00 in the morning and come over here and sit down and start taking care of stuff. It's just.
Yeah, dang. Well, shit, I'll be up at 4.
Yeah, so if it's not that, then I'm scrolling on YouTube trying to find little different things that I could use for whatever, so. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to be on the game all day. It just seems counterproductive.
Yeah, well, I don't get on it, so I couldn't see. I just don't. I don't even have one.
It's actually funny to me how how I realized that my dad was actually a gamer. Like I did not know that. I honestly did not know that, and he'd do the same thing. He'd turn that game on and beat. I swear it was one day when I was living up there. He was locked up in that room for like 2 days. He was locked in the room for 2 days. I was just like, bro, what are you doing? I think it was the new God of War at that point in time. He was like, I just got that God of War. What?
Hey man, I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. Like I tried to play Call of Duty. No, coordination is not there. No matter what, when I'm trying to show, oh, you got to do this, do it, motherfucker.
Oh, when I got on this one, because it's been a minute since I played Black Ops. When I got on this one, well, Call of Duty. When I got on this one, I actually had to go through that training a few times. I had to go through the training because it's been so long since I done played it. Like my PlayStation, back when I was especially truck driving and everything, that mug used to collect dust.
Man, I don't see how that motherfucker do it. I'm sitting there going, that motherfucker ain't aiming. It ain't shit.
Nah, you ain't aiming. Look. You ain't aiming. So this motherfucker ain't no, it's you.
Yeah, and then I'm looking over there, I shoot one motherfucker, and I'm looking like, yeah, next thing you know, motherfucker, boop.
Hey
Like,
man,
what
nah. When you
happened?
playing online though, you got to be skilled, and that's the thing about it. Like I completely forgot. Like it really is on some teamwork type stuff. Like, cause you playing with a team, so
Yeah.
like when you sitting there trying to go roll and you constantly dying, they like, bro, you killing us, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? Then you sit there, you start off with your team, all them go one way, my dumb ass going this way. You ain't got nobody protecting you. Next thing you such and such has killed you. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I walk around there. I was playing with Jared. I said, "Man, let me see how to play this." So I got it. Every time I walk around the corner, motherfucker, bloop, I go limp. I'm
mm-hmm.
like, what the? I'm
And
like, where
then
he
too,
at?
they leveled up so much that you know what I'm saying. They be having special guns, ammunition, and stuff like that. So you got to keep playing to level yourself up. Like right now, everybody that's around me is like a level 40 plus. I'm level 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
You gotta worry about your boy. And
man,
look,
I
I
mean,
go another play Dub City, or whatever we call
oh man, that's how old that was.
it. Hey,
That's crusty. I mean, I'm with you though, because I still play.
hey,
Which one was
that's
I just? I think I. Which one do I have on here? Is Need for Speed? Damn, I forgot it. But whichever one it was one that I had on the PS4, and you were able to kind of upload it up to the PS5. So
man.
I had it up here, and then I do have Resident Evil 2. I get up there and play a little zombie joint, and it's another one. Oh, and of course Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, those are like actually. And then I ain't gonna even hold you, y'all. Y'all can talk crap about me if y'all want to. Sims 4 be having me in the head like dog.
Oh shit.
Sims be having me in the head like I ain't gonna even hold you. It do. But and it's more so for the like I be spending hours building houses. Like I tear a house down and then rebuild one. If you see the house I got up there right now, you'd be like, bro, really?
See, no,
Really?
I can't get on none of that. Nothing.
The amount of time that you will spend on Sims, like when I actually went through my PlayStation account and I seen how many hours I spent on the Sims, I was like, this is embarrassing. It's
Hey,
embarrassing. It's over 200 hours. I was like, this is embarrassing.
hey, that's your favorite game, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I enjoy it.
I mean, you gonna put all your time in it.
I
You
enjoy
can
it.
navigate through it. You can go in there and yeah.
Bruh, hold on.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have showed you this before, but since we
Cha-ching.
on the on
Cha-ching.
the on the camera, because I be cheating too. I use the money
Oh
code.
shit. It's
Yeah, ain't nobody got time to be having real life problems in this mug. Nah, I'm cheating.
that's
Did I
fucked up.
delete them pictures?
That's fucked up.
That's oh no, I didn't. Look, so this is the house. I've improved it since then. I built this personally myself. I don't know.
Yeah, I see you. You out there trying to be like Sean Carter.
Hey man, listen. Look, I put the little wood grain around there, the little wood trim, bruh. I be on that game for hours just doing that stuff, man. And that's the part. That's really the part. It's not the actual playing of the game. It's the building the houses and everything. That's the one that be like I be like really getting a kick out of. But nah, I do like. It's a part of like I do understand why people get on them. I really do because it is one of them things to where like once you get on it, you get lost in it. So it can be people's, I guess, kind of form of, I guess, meditation. I want to say.
Relaxation.
Yeah, just a little time away from the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I know me. Like I said, I'll sit there and I get on that game at 8 o'clock in the morning. Next thing I know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. What
Oh,
the
yeah.
happened, bro?
Oh, that.
I'm telling you, I was so shocked at my dad. And not only is my dad a gamer, he actually has like the driver simulation rig. It's a little small one, but yeah, he has one. Like he's a gamer. And it's all in his room. Like I was like, I didn't know you had this. He was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, share.
Hell no. He in there. I'm sitting in the bed with the steering wheel in his lap.
Oh nah, it ain't like that. You actually gotta
Nah.
get up and sit in it, you know?
Oh, okay. I thought you had the one you sitting on your lap and you looking at through the screen like
Oh
that.
nah. You actually, like I said, he got it in front of the TV. You got to get out of it and get in the rig. It's kind of like in the car. He even got the shifter and everything. Yeah,
You wait a minute.
yeah. That's why I was
Big
like,
ass
this.
dude getting in that little. Do we be like this?
I mean, I could fit in it comfortably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. I can fit it because it ain't nothing over you. It's just like a little frame, and the shifter is mounted to like a little frame over here with the steering wheel. Got the 3 pedals and everything. You can adjust the seat. Like, yeah, it pretty dope. It's like going to the arcade. You know how you've been in the arcade and you done did that. It's like that.
Hold up, man. You say you just sit in there.
hmm You can adjust the seat and everything.
Well, I can see your dad sitting in that mug.
And he actually got the little headset. Like one of the games, you put the headset on and you can look around the car and everything like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's too much out there. See, I don't even know nothing about that. So yeah, yeah.
That mug is pretty cool.
Grandkids come here, they gonna have 2 games.
What you got, a
Yeah,
Game Boy for him?
no, I might. Well, she's
That
gonna
was a
she's
joke.
gonna end up getting. No, they got them with them damn Nintendo Switch things. I know they got those.
Oh, okay, yeah,
She,
we got I think every household needs a Switch.
and she told me she getting she gonna get a console.
What's
I
that?
said she
A console
PS5.
for?
Yeah, because like our nieces and grandkids will probably come to something.
I mean, what you? Just like just one of the consoles, like an Xbox or
Yeah,
a PS5 or something.
yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah. She gonna get one. I'm like, they gonna have 2 games.
I mean, to be real with you,
Dub
the
City and
to be real with you, the way this stuff is working now, you don't actually do physical games at this point.
what
So
download. Okay, I
yeah,
know what to
what's
do
gonna
for
end
that.
up happening is the kids is gonna come in like, hey, grandpa, uncle, or whoever, hey, look, can we get your card to download this game? That's how it's working now.
I'm gonna be like, no, hell no, and no. I put 2 on there already. You play them.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much how
Be
that's
fucking.
working
What's
now.
that old Farmville?
Oh boy, man, listen. Oh, you reckless.
Hey, just like the Sims, they get to make their money, then they can build.
Yeah, I guess. I used to laugh at how like my aunt before she passed, not my mom's sister, but my grandmother's sister. She used to be on Facebook on Farmville, bruh, posting up all the time, spending hours on that mug. My mom even I think got a little addicted to it at one point. I was like, Farmville looks so doggone cheesy, but I guess people could say the same thing about the Sims though.
I ain't we. What's that word y'all was saying? I ain't we hold. I used to be on the Farmville. Get it
I
in,
will do
boy.
that with like phone games. Like I'm stuck on this one level on like Royal Kingdom, I think it's called. It's kind of like a Candy Crush kind of game.
Don't worry. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like Candy Crush. I don't know. I didn't got stuck on it and I'm addicted. Like Tina was over there, like she was laughing and she was like, "You are goofy." And I was cussing her phone out, like, bro, y'all tripping. It got to like one point, like one part where I was like, this thing could be over, and guess what? I'm out of moves. You know what? Touch the phone. I'm like, sick of this. Now I'm out of lives. You know what? The hell with y'all, because they try to do that to get you to spend some money. Not spending money on these games.
Nah, I'm gonna go back, start over with them same motherfucking 4-5 lives, and see what I
Exactly.
can do.
They say
Shit.
each every 30 minutes I'm gonna get a life back. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I see y'all tomorrow. It ain't even that serious. It's cool.
You must be making them little games. Then you get them little simple games. And you be like, I done did about 30 minutes. That's enough. Then you delete it and put another one on there.
hmm
Like me, you give me a puzzle, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I was on there with Wordle and stuff like that. I was doing a few
But when they
what you
give you
got, a
them,
Chappelle cup?
nah, it's from I
I
got
just
the I
seen the
think
C on there. You know Chappelle, how he used to have a C.
nah, this from a Harley. I think Ma working at Harley Davidson at one, and he
Oh, where
bought a
I got a
set of
C on
glass.
there?
No, it's a KC.
Oh, okay. I just seen the
I'm
C.
just trying to keep it turned around, cause
Oh.
I don't want nobody to
Yeah.
get the wrong idea.
I've been
Not
over
no damn
here
Chief fan. So get that out y'all head. Not a
trying
damn
to
Chief fan.
Man. Hey, listen, I know we've been talking about this for years, and I know you don't care because your boys ain't in it, but listen, I'm still on this. I'm still on this straight up. They need to move the Super Bowl to Saturdays. I don't care if it's always been football Sunday. Look, we didn't have a football Sunday. And then during the height of the doggone playoffs, they will do Saturday games.
Yeah, ain't that something?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we'll
saying?
explore Saturday, but
They
then
need to
Super
move
Bowl.
that. Or start talking to these employers about, like, listen, because you know that's what's gonna happen. A lot of PTO start going in on the Mondays after Super Bowl.
Yep.
So listen, we need to relocate this doggone thing. Move it to Saturday.
Yeah,
I'm
that,
with that.
that'll be worse.
Wow.
But well, I mean, not for everybody, but I know where we at, motherfucker work the 12-hour shift. That's they normal work day.
Well, we ain't worried about them, and yours is voluntary. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It ain't like you have to
but
show up to work.
I
Yours
ain't
is
gonna
voluntary.
watch it. My boys ain't in there.
See, that's what I didn't want to get to. That what I want. You know what I'm saying. I sat there and said, I know your boys in it. You ain't gonna watch it. Don't be selfish.
Hey,
Can't you think about the greater good of everybody else? Like everybody else want to watch the Super Bowl. They don't want to go to work hungover and tired and just
well then
pooping and stomach
watch it,
toe up.
just watch it, and don't do all that stuff. Just watch the game.
Hey, listen, audience, listen. We gonna leave this Debbie Downer right where he at. You know what I'm saying? we we all understand that the Super Bowl has always been an event. That's just like any major boxing match. You know what I'm saying? I hate when they do boxing matches on a Sunday. I hate when they do boxing matches overseas somewhere and then it air over here and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get y'all stuff together, dog.
Like, did you know you don't watch UFC like that?
Yeah, my dad is a UFC person. Like
But
every now and then I tune in if he sit there and he mentions something, but yeah, I'm not a huge
they
UFC
had
person.
one with the dude named Adesanya, and he used to be one of the top.
Uh-huh.
They had a fight today, and they were the main event.
Mhm.
I was like, oh man, I can watch that tonight. Nope, already happened.
Yeah, man. See,
I
be
said,
stuff
wait
like
a
that.
minute, and it was like about two or three when it happened. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what
hate
the
it. I mean, I
hell?
understand the time difference is so crazy over there. Don't nobody want to be fighting at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, you know what I'm saying? I get it. They can't just cater to the US time zones, but
I know, but damn.
but it do suck. I hate when they do that. Like it be fights that I want to like it do be fights that I do be wanting to see. And then I just be like, yo, what happened to this fight? And they was just like, oh, it was over and such, so that fight didn't came on. Bro, if y'all don't bring y'all tail to the US, especially if we the biggest consumers of it.
Hey, motherfucker be over there thought, yeah, I'm finna get off. Stop by the store, get everything. Get
Bro,
home and be like, oh, this must be an old fight. Then you look
man.
up there and be like, yeah, main event over. And you like, what?
Dude,
Oh, that's some bullshit.
I didn't seen that crap so many times, man, and so I don't know. Let me see.
You know what? That's something I gotta do too.
Oh, never mind. So this might be fake then.
Make me fly.
What happened?
I was talking myself about this cloud.
Oh, so there was something that I was pretty. I don't really want to say interested, but it looked like I don't know what this is, bro. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what's going on. So now I was a little curious about this. So Jake Paul, you know, the Paul brothers, Jake Paul versus Logan Paul, they had released like a promo picture, pretty much trying to tease like they was fighting. Did we talk about this?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
and
did.
I'm sitting over there like, bro, I wanted to kind of look that up, even if it was true. To be real with you, I wouldn't have watched it.
Because you already know what's in there.
It's a money grab.
Yeah.
It's a money grab. I wouldn't watch, but it said that it was just a publicity stunt. So pretty much what's going on. I think they might have some reality show coming out.
Yeah.
So it was just
Or
promo for
they'll
that.
put it out there to see how much smack they could
Yeah,
get about it, see if it'll hype, and then they'll be like, all right, let's try it.
yeah,
Or
it
if
was
they
a
don't get a lot of hysteria they think, they'll just say, all right. get it, man.
Nah, they a big draw. They're a big draw. Like sometimes what I be giving my opinion about, I be having to realize like it's not just me. Like I do know that there's quite a few people that might not dislike certain people, but I have really be having to remind myself, like, bro, it's not just you in the world. Like they are where they at for a reason. They have a big, huge YouTube following. Like even when it was one fight, I forgot which fight it was. Um, but I was over at Erica's house and I was watching it, you know what I'm saying, with her son.
Yeah.
And so it was her youngest one. And so he came in there, he wanted to watch the fight. He was just like, yeah, I hope, Jake Paul wins. I'm like, bro, what's going on, dog? But again, he knows him from YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where it's just like, especially with the younger crowd, they kind of came up with him. Like him and his brother on YouTube. So
Oh, yeah.
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 They
Yeah.
and I
'Cause
didn't
I ain't
and
gonna
that's
lie, I didn't know nothing about him until he did that first match,
mm-hmm.
and then I ain't know nothing about
That
his
was me too.
brother until he was did that
Wrestling.
wrestling match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that
after
was me
that,
too.
I started seeing him a little bit more, and I'm like, oh, he kept been out for a minute.
I mean, they seriously been making YouTube content since like YouTube kind of blew up. They've been on YouTube for a minute, and
Oh,
so it
wow.
was kind of funny because so John Cena actually has this show that I was like, I kind of intrigued me a little bit. And it's on, I think it's on like a Roku channel. That's how I kind of seen it. I had turned on the TV, and the TV that we got in here is a Roku TV. So when I turned it on, it kind of had it. I think it was like What Drives You, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of it. What Drives You with John Cena.
Oh, okay. Buy some cars, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like the first episode of it, he was with Logan Paul, and Logan lives out there in Puerto Rico. So yeah, I was sitting there. I didn't watch all of it because I'm just like, I don't really know exactly where this is gonna go. His cars wasn't even really doing nothing for me, to be honest with you. Like, all he had a Ford Bronco, he had a Cadillac Escalade, he had I forgot what else he had in there. It wasn't nothing crazy. You
Oh,
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like it won't no show like Jay Leno, because Jay Leno used to have a show like that where he used to
Yeah.
go around and like his show was a little more. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I told you this before. That is my dream right there. I want to have a car collection like freaking Jay Leno. Cause
Man.
like those are real assets at that point, bro. Like he got cars that just don't make sense. Like, why do you have a steam powered car? But you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if any appraiser come over there, they're gonna probably be like, bro, this is probably almost $1 billion worth of cars that he has in here. I
The
guarantee you
man
it's
know what
something
he doing.
crazy. It's
Oh,
something
that
insane.
steam power. Damn. That is a relic.
A steam powered car, bro. Like, what are you doing with this? Like, where did you find this? Like, who even thought about finding a steam powered car?
Hey, I
Like,
bet them mug just dug through some shit. Like, what's that show, Pickers? They just roll
yeah,
around finding shit.
yeah. Oh, yeah, nah, it's crazy.
Some of them cars though, you get like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
But I do like them shows that do the restoring.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, it's a field out here now, man. Hey bro, I think I told you about this before too. Like how I almost like shed a thug tear on the last episode of Grand Tour.
Yeah,
I like they raised me, man. Like for real, because they started off as Top Gear, like
yeah,
their original Top Gear people. And so yeah, Amazon bought them out, brought them over there, and they did Grand Tour, and they did their last show. I want to say it was last year, and I
yeah.
held
You were
off.
telling me about
Yeah, I held off watching it because I was like, I don't want it to end, dog. Like,
Let me watch a few reruns before I watch the end. Then that way,
man, I'm gonna still go back and watch it though, because that is the show that let me know about all the new cars and what was going on in the car industry and everything like that. And I always honestly said that would be like, if I had any dream job, that would be my dream job. And see, at first I thought that you had just had to be a journalist because that's what they were. They actually started off as like car enthusiasts and journalists. But then when they brought out the new Top Gear, which the American one, I'm looking at that. I was like, oh, you ain't gotta be no journalist. They got the dude from Full House up there.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, this is trash, yo. Like,
I have to be.
so
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I ain't get to check it out. Well, I saw a few episodes, but I ain't
Yeah,
get to.
man.
Yeah,
That was, and I know they getting older and everything, but I was like, it's a market for this now. They were still getting views on Amazon. I was just like, dude, if you can find, and then it's another dude out here, seriously, like car reviewers are really making money too, like a Supercar Blondie.
yeah,
Like she didn't made a name for herself to the point she can literally go out there and look at any car because they know, bruh, you are worldwide.
yeah,
I don't even know how many followers she got, but I'm sure it's up there. And I guarantee you, half of the people that really got money, they go to her account to see what's new out. If they haven't already heard about it, to like, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
really
See,
start
okay.
shopping about, like shopping around. So
I
like
that
her
shot right
viewers,
here.
yeah, that's why I was just like, wait a minute, maybe I gotta start on the small level. Let me go and rent a couple cars or whatever.
Yeah, start out doing that to like some Buicks or something, then step up.
Yeah, man, I got to start doing it on the middle class. That way, I can work my way up to the millionaires.
Man,
Yeah, she being some crazy stuff.
man. So yeah, did she do a concept car one time?
Oh, she's done a few of them.
It was one BMW. I was like, man, that's crazy.
She's done a few she's done concepts for, like, I remember when she first got into that Maybach. That was before Jay-Z owned one. That two-door Maybach with the long nose, the one that's on Drake video.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was the first one I had ever seen it with.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's actually drove around in the concept Audi, the driveless Audi. The Audi ain't even got no steering wheel on. Yeah.
I think it was in LA and they had them taxis that
Oh, the
didn't have a driver.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did I
Oh,
send you that video where the Jaguars was going around in the parking lot? Somebody had complained about it. They was laughing about it though, but it was some kind of glitch to where just in the middle of the night they start driving around this parking lot and just
oh yeah,
honking
you told
horns
me
and stuff
about
like
that. Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. I said,
Like,
see, that'd be the
like
problem. Imagine getting one of the mugs and being on your way somewhere and that mug just start taking you somewhere else. I'm cool.
I be thinking about the movie I seen today with Will Smith.
I
There,
robot.
there are ghosts in the machine.
Nah, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, well, you get in there like, hey, take me here. Next thing you know, you go the opposite direction. How you do
Like,
it?
yo,
Pew!
imagine sitting there trying to tell your boss, "Hey, look, I'm late because my car got me late, bro. Like I was on my way. That mud took a wrong turn. We ended up in traffic. I don't know what to tell you.
It'd be like, oh yeah, don't worry about coming in today. Take the next couple of days off too.
Hey, don't even worry about it. I'll be suing the pants off that car company."
I'll be like, okay, okay. Knowing, like you said, I'm gonna go home and get this drafted.
Mm-hmm. I
But I
am
ain't gonna say it while
suing.
the car riding. It might have feel some kind of way
And
then.
then lock the door on me. I
Yeah.
can't get out that mug. Hey, this is the one time this bulletproof, shatterproof glass is unfortunate.
They're like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey
Let
man,
me out.
be over
Are
there
you
like
going
car
to
shut
are you
off.
going to are you
Car
going to
shut
sue
off.
us?
Yeah, I'm suing the pants off y'all. It'd be over there talking about some owner manual override. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're
Hold
gonna
on.
sue us? I don't think so.
And
Next
I was
stop, next stop the riverbed. What?
oh look, about to kill me. I was actually just reading something to where they were sitting there saying that Tesla, um, with their self-driving feature now is going to start delivering themselves to the dealerships. I was just reading something today where it was saying that they're trying to get this software together to where now the Teslas can now drive themselves off the factory lot straight to the dealership. They trying to cut out the truck driver. They trying to cut out the middleman there.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And we ain't finna get into that tonight. No.
Yeah.
But next week we do got some stuff on there that I was just reading, but we'll get that's next week. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Goddamn. We can
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
some
yeah,
good
yeah.
shit.
I will say though, like, did we cover because you know at this point in time you can't, like, I think if you don't have TikTok on your phone, you can't download it on your phone. Like, it
Oh
won't allow
shit, bro.
you. Yeah, it will not allow you to download TikTok on your phone now if you it didn't already have it. So
And can you get you and no updates either, right? Or does
probably
it?
not. I don't know how that works.
Oh,
Because some people, I think my sister was the one that was sitting there saying that she was like, well, you could just go to the website and still download. No, you can't. No, you cannot. I tried to do it. I don't know if it was on my laptop, I believe. I tried to do it somewhere, but you can't access it if you don't already have it. And
well,
so,
I ain't got to worry about it because I ain't got it.
well, I mean, which is unfortunate because we will be using
Oh
it.
well,
We
not
will be
now.
using it. Oh no, I can still use it. I have it. Like we have our
Oh,
MTS account up there.
I never had it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you got one? You be up there?
Yeah.
Kiki, are you riding?
Oh no, 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 no. You ain't gonna see me up there. Like Tion was actually in there trying to tell me about the dances that they didn't flip. Because for whatever reason, these new kids is out there turning the old dances into new stuff, and I don't like it. Like, you remember when they came out with the Running Man and they tried to
Mm-hmm.
reinvent the Running Man? I'm like, dog, what are y'all doing? And I think she said it was one that they trying to redo or they already did, which actually has clear instructions in the song, but they didn't started doing something else. I was like, that's just like somebody over there trying to redo the cha-cha slide, brother.
Yeah.
It's exact steps in the cha-cha slide. Oh, it was the wobble. I think she said the wobble. They was trying to redo the
Oh,
wobble. I said, you know what, bro? I'm over it.
well, these motherfuckers now, they they be out there doing. It's some motion they supposed to go one way, and they going that way, but they turn in the opposite direction while they going there. Yeah, they added steps in there and all kind. I said, man, ain't nobody finna
That
do
sounded
that.
like a Tamia dance. By the way,
I'm
fuck that dance.
oh no, y'all didn't get it. You and your grandma didn't get it.
She was trying.
Why
I
you
mean, she
ain't
had
try?
it for the most part, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I told her, I said, the same part you messing up on is the same part that a lot of people mess up on. It's that little step to the side, step to the side. It's that little step, 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 and then the spin. I was just like, yeah, that's where I said, that's the part that
Yeah,
everybody messes up on.
and I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I tried it. I ain't get past the first little.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I get them first couple of little steps, I be cool. They be 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step. I be like, I'm with you, I'm with you. And then it be boom, 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 spin. I be like, nope, I'm cool. Yep, that's where I screw up at. So to the folks that got it, because I thought that I was gonna be popping around homecoming season last year or the year before last, so I said I'm gonna learn this before homecoming season come up because I'm going to somebody homecoming. If I got to drive up to Greensboro and going to A&T, I'm going to somebody doggone homecoming. Best believe it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just didn't happen that way. It did not happen that way. But just on the TikTok thing for real, what's so crazy about it is they saying because you can't download it now, and that was the way like some people was kind of eating. So if they took the app off their phone and tried to re-download it, they couldn't do it, especially with like iPhone and everything. Like the app is no longer in the app store,
Then
right?
the store. Yeah.
Yeah. They said
Damn.
on eBay, some of these phones that already got the app on them is being sold for up to $25,000. I was just like, here you go. Take it. Take it. You said 20. How much?
You make me go.
25,000. Go ahead,
You
take
make
it,
me
dog.
go. You make me go steal somebody's phone.
And that's probably what's gonna happen. Phones just gonna be coming up missing. 25 up to $25,000. And if somebody already had their account and was already making some pretty decent money off their account, they probably would be willing to pay that too.
Hey, look, don't motherfucker come up to you. Hey man, you got TikTok? Yeah. Give me that damn phone.
Be able to, yeah, go ahead, hand me that.
You
It's
ain't got
just a phone.
TikTok no more,
And look, the
motherfucker.
thing about it is, I got the other one over here, the iPhone Pro. This the other one. It's the old one. Well, actually, it's the same one of the one I got. It's just the phone that I had before. And I'm like, shoot, I got this mug. Hey, you want it?
Yeah, you can have it. motherfuckers. But
Yeah,
hell
bro.
no. Well, I ain't never been into a TikTok though.
Me
So
neither. I don't get up there, but I do know that it is an amazing tool for people up there that's trying to get their stuff out there. Because even your wife, you know what I'm saying, with their podcast and everything, was sitting there saying that they was doing it on TikTok.
yeah,
TikTok is just one of them things that everybody's on. Like my sister falls asleep to it sometimes. Like just watching it. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the kids on it. Like everybody is on TikTok at this point. People are shopping on TikTok. Yeah,
yeah,
you can actually shop on there now.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm
Cause
just like, dude, TikTok is like really, it's really taking over.
yeah, cause she been buying stuff. I said, where you get that from? Oh, TikTok.
Hmm. Yeah, people have been taking over.
I'm like, what?
Um, oh, my bad. But speaking of TikTok though,
Uh oh.
have you heard about the? I guess she like a CNA or a at home nurse, a young chick, young woman, and she a TikTok dancer, and you know what I'm saying. She been pretty much dancing on, you know, quote unquote like these disabled people that she's supposed to be caring for. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen that.
I didn't know what was going on at first. I was just like, what's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing everybody posting it, but the thing about it is she's still going online trying to justify it. Bro, first off, what is wrong with y'all that you feel the need to sit there like again for views? In the
Yeah,
mug shot, she's smiling in it though. That's the crazy thing about it. Like the mug shot, bro,
in
this
in that and got this man's face all over there. His family like,
is
what?
not just him. She's done it a few times.
See,
Like I thought
that,
it was just this one too. No, it's a few of them.
mm,
And I'm like, how did you think this was gonna bold over? So if you did go viral, and it was some people in the comments that was actually kind of like, well, I don't think she did nothing wrong. This and the third. How don't y'all see that this is wrong?
that's the motherfucker that just don't give a shit. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, it is.
Bruh. And I mean, she over there pretty much talking like, you know, they fired me from my job and this, that, and the third. You should have been fired. You literally on this person wheelchair, on the chair, grinding all on his head, on the back of his head.
Yeah.
He can't even do nothing. You don't even know if you like it. What if your pussy stink?
Well, when you got them little critters and they fall out on his head. Now
Exactly.
he
See,
got the
people
shit
seem to
in,
forget about
man.
crabs. See, crabs need a rebrand. People need to get scared again. Crabs need a rebrand.
Yeah, cause he motherfucker forget. I'm gonna let motherfucker be all over.
For real though, when was the last time you heard somebody had crabs? I mean, I guess ain't
Yeah,
nobody
it's
real
been
like loud and proud about it though. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's been some years and years ago.
I think the last time I heard about crabs was on the Chappelle show. That little episode where, you know, he was talking about STDs and it looked like the Sesame Streets. We pinch
Yeah.
your nuts. Matter of fact, hey, look, don't judge me because I might add that little clip in here for real. Look,
Oh shit.
I might add that little clip in here.
Man, there you go.
But but yeah, nah, man, yeah, nah. People need to chill out. That right there is reckless. Look, y'all got to know that there's certain ways to conduct yourself, especially when you got on a uniform or you supposed to be representing the company. You know, she might have just had scrubs on, but at the end of the day, still representing that company.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. Like every job I've ever had has always talked about pretty much you representing the company. If you have
Yep.
on that, I mean, I know it's a big thing in the military. That was, you know, 20 some
Yeah.
years of your life. So it's a
Yeah.
big thing in the military. Like you got on that uniform, even if you don't have it on, but if you got on that uniform, bro, and you out there wilding out, hey, unbecoming. That's exactly what they
Oh,
gonna tell
oh
you.
man. Taking your head back to that motherfucking ship
Yeah.
or taking your head back to that barrack, but they gonna take you by there and
Oh, I knew somebody who actually was on lockdown for a little bit on the boat. On the boat, had to stay on the. He could not leave that mug. I was just like, oh, I ain't know they did it like that. Yup, they locked me up. He was
yeah.
just like I had to stay there. So I'm just like, yeah, all right, well. But yeah,
Yeah.
nah, when you
Motherfucker will have your ass in like you on the boat, you in there like These motherfuckers really locked me up. Yep. Man, they be getting drunk. They put them in these two. They stretch it pretty much. But they got a little depth to them. So they lay them in there and take another one and put it over the top and zip
Oh,
tie.
that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm cool.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
cool. I'm alright.
I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But the motherfucker get so drunk, they pass out.
And see, that's all right. So that brings up another story, and I think we might have talked about this. I know I have talked about this with a lot of my military. Again, I grew up in Virginia. There's a lot of military people around here. What is it with y'all? Some of y'all who join the military, and just because you in the military now, think that y'all have the liver, the stomach, and the wherewithal to sit there and say that I can drink this way because I'm military. Why does that? There's so many people that sit there and say that. "Oh, I'm in the military. You know how we do. We drink this, that, and the third. You
And
don't want to play with me.
they only say that after they've been there for about good 2 years.
It
Cause
don't even be 2 years. I had
that
people that
first
been in
year,
there for maybe about a good year.
uh, that motherfucker been throwing up everywhere. For that first year, you be getting told back. You don't really learn how to regulate it to that second year.
Bruh, let me
Then
tell you.
you on the point of
This is
okay,
the one time I sit there and really come out there, like other than what y'all see me doing, on this camera here. This is the one time I'm gonna come out here and really try to tell you how bad I can be. Okay. Don't mess with me.
no,
I
please
have
don't.
told plenty of people, and I don't even play them games no more. Cause back in the day, I used to literally have people used to be like, "Yeah, you can't drink more than I can. You can't drink." And then what I would do, okay, cool. And that's how they somewhere on all fours throwing up. It's happened before. Like I had a homeboy. He had just joined the Air Force, got into the Air Force. He was just like, "Yeah, you know how we do. Military one, get out there and drink." I said, "Okay, cool." Mind y'all, at this point in time, I'm like 20, 21, somewhere around there. And he come around, and I had already knew about Jose Cuervo. I knew that me and that nigga was not friends.
They don't like nobody.
Yeah, me and him ain't friends. So my boy sat there, took that Jose Cuervo in. I said, "Hey, yo, bro, like, dude." I was like, "Yo, you gonna be calling Earl, bro? Like, you need to chill out." Like, what you doing? He was like, "I'm military. I'm doing it." I said, "Do okay."
Hmm.
Man, he was sitting on that couch, and I just seen him. You know how you get he get the sweating. He's
Like
sitting
this
there
here,
like
then
he
you
trying.
be like,
You know how you get the moving around. You trying to get yourself together.
mm-hmm.
I said,
Like
"Yo,"
this.
I said, "Hey, look." I told Monet, I said, go in that bathroom and get that trash can." And he was like, "I'm good. I'm good." I said, "Monet, go and get the trash can." He sat there for maybe about that. Once that trash can came, he sat there for about another 5 minutes. I said, "Do it, bro." Like I don't know why. And
Hey,
it
bro.
happened so many times after that. Not with him, but with other people. I threw a party for one of my other homeboys, military. "Hey Charles, you be throwing like lit parties, man. I want you to throw me a little birthday party." All right, cool. Same
Oh
situation.
shit.
Same situation. I'm sitting there like, and then ever since then, he always and he held by that. Ever since he never messed with me after that. He told me, "I want you to throw me a birthday party. I'm trying to get effed up." I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "I'll make sure you good. I take care of you straight."
You took care of him.
I did. Like even
Had him.
him throwing up and everything, I made sure he was straight. I made like he
Mm-hmm.
stayed at the house, he was good. And after that, he was like, "I ain't messing with you no more." Bro, this is what you wanted. I never stopped him from drinking. I never forced him to drink either, but I never stopped him from drinking.
You said, have your party, we gonna drink.
That's it.
That's what we did.
That's it.
Now, if you drunk that certain liquor, you drink it like that, yeah, you finna throw up immediately.
Yeah, man.
So that
My
shit finna
boy,
go
my
down
boy
there and
used to
mix
do that
all
to
that
me
shit
though.
up.
My boy used to do that. You know what I'm saying? But he used to cheat though. Yeah, my boy he used to do that. He used to drink with us sometime. He'll get a couple drinks in, and then all of a sudden, he taking shots of water and stuff.
Oh man, that was way back in your day when y'all was in school and shit. Man,
Yeah, nah, to this day
yeah,
I still
when no
don't trust you
motherfucker,
pouring shots.
motherfucker,
To this
motherfucker
day,
don't
I
get
still
past
don't.
me. Nah, I ain't let nobody. I'm put my own shot now.
Yeah,
And they
to this day,
if you
to
when
this
you
day.
around that homeboy, don't have me around him.
Oh, you gonna fight yourself?
Cause I don't do stuff like that.
Nigga, please.
I drank.
We used to write our names on the doggone cups just to make sure that we was good. He purposely used to write Mr. Anesthesiologist up there. Nigga could probably barely spell it, but so I could
Hey,
barely spell
I
that.
had to look that shit up, boy.
I was about to say, I can't even spell that.
I had to look that shit
I
up.
be hating words like that. Why you got this extra T and this H and this like? Why you got all this stuff in there?
Hey,
That's not how it sounds.
motherfucker would looked in the trash can. They just saw 3 cups, and I got it now. Fuck it. I looked it on my phone. Shit, I got it.
You know how many times I be having to hit the little microphone on my joint just to kind of speak into it to spell some stuff out? I mean, I know the word, I just don't know how to spell it,
Yeah, especially when you ain't used it in a minute. I was like that today. It was a simple word. I'm like, okay, ancestor.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit.
Many
So I
moons
had to
ago,
say it. I was like, oh hell.
I spelled it right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did spell it right. But you know how you spell something sometimes you're like, that don't look right.
Yeah.
Now, and when I tell you what the word is, you're gonna be like, bruh, it was shoe. Cause shoe, if you think about it, shoe is actually spelled stupid.
So yeah.
It's spelled stupid. I was looking, I was like, this don't look right. Like, bro, I had to Google it. I was like, boy, you slow. It's okay though. Your vernacular is all right though. You good.
Hey. Man, you ain't the only one. Shit. Motherfucker, ain't no motherfucker out there can tell you they just perfect with it all the time. No.
I don't think I can spell beautiful without doing it like Jim Carrey.
Brutal.
Nah. On Bruce Almighty, I think it was. It say today is beautiful. Like that's how I spell it. Hey, you know what I mean? When I spell independent, I bust out of my boosie. INDPE. Yeah, you know what I mean? Look, it's certain things that I'm gonna be honest about. Like it's just I do it.
Hey, gotta spell it right.
Hey, Mississippi, what I do? Bust out in my David Banner. M-I, crooked letter I.
Hey, you got to. Jeez, man. Hey. You gonna think about it. Some of the words you be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, I just got a text and it reminded me about something. So let's be real. Men are having baby showers now. Men are having baby showers now. I was actually shocked about this. I didn't know this was a real thing.
Me.
Yeah, nah. So I got a friend, and he's more like a relative. He's a cousin of a cousin, so it's my cousin. He has a baby on the way, and you know how niggas like to do. My wife forced me to do it. Your wife ain't forced you to do shit. You wanted to do it. Stop lying. But anyway, what they're doing is they're calling it a I want to say it's a diaper party.
See, I always gotta fuck with shit.
I mean,
Man, I always gotta fuck with shit.
listen, I'm not completely against this.
If you're a man and you're attending, that's cool.
I've attended a couple baby showers, but what the men typically do, we'll go in there and get our drink, and we'll go out there to like the Lene or outside or to somewhere where
Damn,
the
skip
niggas
it.
is convenient, like convenient. But yeah, but no, this is a men's only, pretty much baby shower,
Uh,
and pretty much what it is men are coming there just with a bunch of diapers. Let me tell you something. I don't
yeah, cause
think
that person gonna need them motherfuckers.
And that's what I was sitting there saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not completely against that. And then I was like, dude, I got some friends with a little bit of money. Now, hold on. This don't sound too bad. Can we make it more than diapers? Can we do formula too? Are we agreeing to do formula? One of them cans is like $50 a pop, bro. And they go through that like it ain't nothing.
Hey, I was like, yeah, let's do the formula. Well, what about the diaper?
Hey,
Shit,
man,
I can make a no. What about the pamper? I'll make a diaper.
Yeah, hey.
Like that's the same thing.
Hey, man.
Technically, but diaper is
tie
the
a
cloth.
little towel around
version.
that mug or something. Put a
That's
pad
what the
on
diaper. Well, I know we growing up, they used to say diaper was the cloth form, and pamper was that with the gel and whatever that shit.
Oh yeah. I think they changed that gel stuff now. It ain't the gel no more.
Cause that stuff be gel. I was like, what
That
the
stuff
fuck
used to be so messy. I remember that though, because it was like that when I was younger.
Yeah,
I think
whatever
when
they were
Tion and them was
using
younger.
would gel up when
It was
Yeah,
horrible. It was messy though.
yeah,
It was messy.
yeah.
And I get it, like, you know what I'm saying? I know Muggs is probably like, no, y'all were just bad people because if you got to the point where it was messy, you left that pissy diaper on them too long. Mind y'all business. Y'all know y'all experiences before. Mind your
Yeah.
business.
That's why y'all saying. That's how y'all know. Y'all done did before.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen. But hey, look, why we on this conversation though? I mean, before we like skip off this, hey, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't see a problem in it. This stuff is expensive.
Hmm.
This stuff is expensive. And this is just another reason for men to kind of come together, which men need to start doing a little bit more, to be real with you. It's just another reason for us to come together and get to drinking. See, every time I go to a baby shower, I'm like, bro, y'all ain't lit enough. Y'all music whack. Y'all ain't got no drinks. And I understand because a mama can't drink. But guess what? The niggas can. So if you
Yeah.
want to do our own little baby shower where y'all sitting there helping us out with formula and wipes and diapers and stuff like that, hey, bro, come on in. We gonna come over here and get it's
Hey,
cool.
if a motherfucker invite me to one, I'm not saying no.
Nah. I mean, I'm come with some diapers, some wipes, and a can of formula if that's what y'all gonna do. I know that right there is gonna probably be about $200.
Yeah, so,
But yeah, I know
and I
kids
think
are expensive, man.
I think my daughter having hers in March. So I don't know. I think Sam going to that, and then I'm gonna go down there after the baby.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty much sitting there.
Yeah, that is. I can, bro.
I'm cool with it.
If you have one when you get ready to have one, boy, I'll be all over that.
Yeah, I didn't think that I wanted one. I sat there and I told them straight up. I said, look, don't be surprised if y'all see me having one in Illinois, Virginia, and in Charlotte, nigga.
Hey,
This my
because
first one. This my first one. I'm going all out. I'm taking y'all niggas for everything I can. You hear me? I kept telling y'all I didn't want this, and she got me. She got me. So yeah, y'all been
hey,
praying.
look,
Y'all been
and y'all
praying
been
on
out
me
here
too.
talking about when I'm gonna get a grandbaby, when I'm gonna get
Man,
a
listen, she
niece.
got one.
Yeah, now like, okay, when I have one, I don't want to hear that. Well, I
Man,
can't babysit bullshit.
man, listen. Anybody got time for that? Hey, look, we trying to go out and get effed up tonight. Listen, you got this baby or not? We trying to practice on making another one. We ain't saying we making another. We just trying to
Yeah,
practice on it. Can you keep
yeah.
this baby?
No, you can't help out in that when baby born. Don't be around there talking about, hey, let me see my
Man,
grandbaby or my niece. Nope, get on.
yeah, nah. So I'm gonna tell you now. I thought it was a little weird. I'm glad I found out about this. You know what I'm saying, before I even thought about or worried about having my own, because guess what? This guy here, this dude here, you know what I'm saying? T. Oh, he will be having. He'll be having. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have a registry and everything. Yes, sir. And it's really gonna be nothing but formula, wipes, and diapers.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That'll be the first thing on the list.
I don't care about nothing else.
Hey,
I really don't. I really don't. I buy the own car seat. I buy the nice little car seat. I buy the stroller. Like half of this stuff, I think Tion got the little playpen bassinet thing. I don't think Corey ever slept in that.
no, or Corey like, nah.
I was just like, "Bruh, I ain't. Yeah, I'm cool.
Hey,
We
tell
gonna
you
we gonna
now,
work this out."
he hell dog. Like, all right, yeah, all right.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool with it. I'm not mad at it at all. Hey, you up in Kansas? Well, Missouri, but neighboring city. Actually, because it's going on in Kansas City. What's going on? I'm sure y'all done heard about this on the news and stuff with the tuberculosis stuff.
Yeah, they're saying it's pretty much picked up. It's well,
Yeah, they said it's like
certain
an
counties
outbreak
in
up there.
yeah, certain cities in there, but they're saying that it's not bad, but it is considered a pretty big outbreak because of the
Tuberculosis.
area.
When the last time you heard about TB? We was just talking about crabs. You know what I'm saying? So it's upticking this stuff that like
And that you ain't never,
heard
yeah.
about in a minute. So it's just like,
Cause
all
I'm
right,
sitting there watching the news and they like, oh yeah, in certain counties in Kansas, you got tuberculosis,
when the
and
last
hiked
time?
up,
What
and
is
I'm
this? The
like,
1820s? What's going on, bro?
and all I could think about was that little shot they give you to see if you got it. And then I remember what? I don't know how long ago. I know I got all them shots and shit. They asked me about that. I said, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just thought that was pretty
it's
crazy.
yeah, it's pretty much it's getting worse.
Mhm.
Where they're saying it's not bad, but the numbers are very high.
Yeah.
They're saying it's not bad, but if you're in these areas or whatever, or every day to day, just start masking up and start checking yourself for
I
symptoms.
really do think, on the wilder side of things that we are really heading into some type of pandemic soon again. Unfortunately, it's just too much stuff that's going on at this point. And all right, so even
Yeah,
with this, you know what I'm saying? So did you hear about the whole doomsday clock thing?
not recently.
Okay. It's recently just come back up. So it's pretty much just saying the doomsday clock has been set to 89 seconds to midnight for the first time ever. Like it has not moved in years, decades. And with everything that's going on and everything, it's what I'm saying, to move again. So they said the adjustment reflects rising global tensions driven by technological advances and geopolitical conflicts. That's pretty much everything that we pretty much going through. So it
In a
said
nutshell.
experts emphasize the urgent need for major powers to take decisive actions to prevent disasters. So yeah, the doomsday clock is now it's moving, and I'm
Uh,
just like I'm not surprised.
yeah.
I mean, I've
But,
never
bro,
been one of those doomsday type people, but I'm
yeah,
not surprised.
no, man, it's so much shit going on in the world, and you gonna always have to start with climate control, climate change, brother.
Yeah,
Bro,
and you
this
know what's
weather
so
is
interesting?
so crazy. I mean, yeah, I can't tell you growing up how many times, well, that it didn't snow down in Mississippi.
Hmm.
We done
Oh
seen more
yeah,
snow in the last 2, 3 years that I done seen down there in a lifetime.
yeah. And I used to say like when we first moved back to like when we first moved to Virginia, we used to get snowstorms. It wasn't like Chicago snowstorms, but we got snowstorms here. So I mean to
Yeah,
the point where I mean you would go out there and sometimes it'll as a little kid it'll you was able to step in and sink.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? But again, that was like back in we moved here in like 97, 98. So it's just like now to see it to where it's just like you rarely get the snow now, but then it's now starting to kind of pick back up. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
Jermaine just sat there and he mentioned he was just like, boy, before we know it, we gonna be having Miami weather because the winters are getting a little, it seems to be getting a little lighter in the Illinois area. I mean, the winters are still cold. They're just not getting snow as frequently as they used to.
All right,
Like in the
bro.
amounts that they used to either. Because again, when I was little, bruh, walking to school, the snow would be past my waist. Like, you know
You
what I'm saying? It'd be crazy.
uh,
Yeah, straight up. Like it'd be wild.
boy,
So,
feel like that last week or week before when it snowed here. I ain't really think about it. So like I said, I told you I was coming outside to shovel the snow out the driveway.
mhm.
Got through going down through that at first, cleared that little strip off, turned to the side and looked, and that shit was past my knee. I said, "Nah, this ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm cool.
This ain't finna work." Dude, one of our neighbors just so happened he was blowing. He said, "Hey man, when he get through, you can use the snow blower."
Hmm.
I was like, "All right, cool." Man, that motherfucker was so.
Man.
I was like, ah,
So did you see the video? I didn't see it to you, but you might have seen it. Do you see the video where the dude has sat there and he did like this little hack to where he laid plastic wrap on his front
step,
porch and the
yeah,
sidewalk? I was just like, yo, that's actually pretty neat. I said, now I would do it a little different with the driveway. Like, say if I had a pickup truck, right? I would back the pickup truck to the garage. I will hook something up to a tarp, like a heavy duty tarp.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So when it came down to it, what I would do, and I would chain I would chain the tarp to the pickup truck.
Yeah.
And so when the snow had came down, you know what I'm saying? What I would do is I was like, bro, that actually ain't a bad idea, dog. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I got some. I don't plan on ever moving back up north for that. But I was just like, dude, that
Hey,
ain't a bad idea. Like he didn't gave me a little idea, man. I was like, shoot, I can work with that.
well, just make it your first prototype. Send it this way for free. I mean, I donate
I
5.
might need to mark that because somebody might take that now that you mentioned it. I might need to mark that. Wait a minute. Look, out there probably taking my ideas. It was like somebody gonna be out there, be like, wait a minute, this guy might be a little smart. We gonna go ahead and patent that before he get this out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Motherfucker, boy, they dirty like that too, boy.
Yeah, no, I mean, even when it came down to famous people, like for example, um, let's who I can say. I mean, all right, let's just say like Bronny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it, especially in the early ages of social media, if I wanted to go out there and sit there and say, okay, this kid gonna be something, he gonna be something. So what you go out there and do is you start making the inner, like, you know what I'm saying, like the Twitter handle,
Yeah.
and you put up there Bronny. So he can't go up there and do anything other than he can't use his real name, he can't use Bronny, he can't use nothing that's affiliated to him. Because what you do is you take that and then you patent it or you license it or something like that. That
Wow.
way that person literally has to go out there and buy it back from you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like people was doing that very early on to where it was just like if they knew somebody was getting big, they would take that name and somebody would have to buy that name back from them.
Yeah.
And Beyonce was actually just going through it. Because I guess she was trying to patent Blue Ivy's name.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was, what was the real issue when it came down to it. But she was having problems trying to patent it. I was like, why would you have problems trying to patent Blue Ivy?
Dang, that's
But
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we need to
So,
find us some shit to pay.
I'm about to start patenting a bunch of shit. Just believe me, I'm about to
I'm
start
just
patenting
gonna,
a bunch of
I'm
stuff.
just gonna patent some dumbass. Yeah, just any.
I do know one thing. I'm about to have a bunch of LLCs. I mean, of course, I'm gonna put you as a co on this, but yeah, I'm about to have me a bunch of LLCs for sure. I didn't already told my dad we was talking for about a good. I swear he was on the phone for about a good 3 hours today.
Dang.
I mean, just
Well, I
talking
mean,
about we was doing what I think families should start doing. We was just discussing plans, future plans, financial goals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I think people do
yeah,
need to start coming together and doing it. But
we
yeah,
sure done
we was on the
dropped
phone
off.
for about a good 3 hours.
We done dropped off from doing that shit.
Huh?
Yeah, we all dropped off from doing, discussing stuff that could be helpful to families. Our
Mm-hmm.
kids growing forward. Yeah, we dropped off from.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get back to it though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's just Tion had kind of brought something up. Well, no, it won't really Tion. We was just really having a conversation. But I'm gonna tell you now, I wanna get into that a little bit, but I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
yeah, you gonna do
sorry,
that?
sorry, folks. We'll be all right back.
You gonna run too? Shit.
All right, we back. We back. Um, I don't know what kind of led us into this, but I know we was talking. What were we talking about?
Where you at? Where we were
Oh, a
talking about the.
conversation with Tion. I don't know how we got onto that, but anyway. Um, damn, what were we talking about?
Uh, n-
Because I don't know what led to what I'm about to say. Because I know what I want to say.
no, say it then. I say it.
Because I was getting ready to say something about the integration and segregation. What the fuck was he talking about?
Yeah, we really was.
Nah, because whatever it was pointing me in a direction of like the conversation that we kind of had. Because it was just on like black people kind of doing their own thing, having their own thing, and now
Yeah,
to the point where
LLC.
Oh, where you were sitting there saying, we do need to start coming back together and having these
Yeah,
financial conversations and everything.
with
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Yes. So yeah, nah, I'm with that. And I mean that was a thing that did used to happen and then it just didn't because it really became a struggle for us. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there thinking about places where it was thriving in black communities because all we had was us. We would go out there and work for the white folks or whatever like that, but bring that money
mhm,
right back home to our communities. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what brought me to the point where I was talking about the MLK. Like I sat there and I told you that day when we was having the conversation, I was just like, nah, he knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? It may not be out there, but Harry Belafonte was the one that pretty much sat there and said it. He was just like, dude, in hindsight, he was looking at it and he realized I wanted this so bad and we all wanted this, in which we should have fought for. But at the end of the day, we're integrating into a burning house.
yeah, and it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Because what he was really fighting for and what everybody was fighting for was equal rights.
Yep,
That was it. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, yo, if y'all got the great school systems and everything over there, if y'all got the funding, if y'all got this, we should be owed those same things. But the thing about it is, dude, again, in hindsight, we should have stayed right where we were at.
yep,
And it's kind of hard to get people to go back there. And I mean, we was having a conversation about the whole because it's supposed to be a whole boycott Target for the month of February, which I mean won't be hard for me. As much as I do enjoy going to Target, it won't be hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. What is gonna be hard is the Sam Club and the Walmarts. That's gonna be the tough part because it's not because it's hard not to spend the money there. The problem is that they're convenient.
yeah,
It's a Walmart everywhere.
yeah, and
That's just like in this area saying, hey, you got to boycott 7-Eleven. Huh? There's a 7-Eleven on every freaking corner. Where am
yeah,
I going? You got
yeah.
to boycott Wawa. Wawa. Wait, huh?
Oh hell no! That's like yeah, you got to boycott quick trip, nigga. I'm leaving the state because that's the only way I can do it.
That's like in Carolina, like in the Charlotte area, you got to boycott Circle K or something. All
Yeah,
right,
you
come on
you
now, you
have
gotta
to you
chill
will
out.
have to completely leave to do that.
Yeah, there's a
Cause
Walmart everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk about shopping, like, you know what I'm saying, grocery stores and stuff like that. Especially, I mean, you talking about one-stop shop
yeah,
where you can go and buy t-shirts, drawers, pharmacy, you can get your
mm,
personal items and everything like
yeah,
that, bro. Like it's a one-stop shop. Like we can go to Kroger and Harris Teeter, but when it get to the point, we're just like, damn,
yeah.
I
I
need
don't
me a
need
white
that
tee and
much.
some
Yeah,
drawers. Like,
yeah. I just need a little bit. And I don't need to go to the big store either. I just need you
I mean,
run
I'm
over
gonna
there,
try it. I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? But it's to the thing where it's just like, dude, it's convenient.
bro. I was looking at the mother shit along with it. Boycott, right?
Uh
This motherfucker said, here is a list of events that the agency, sorry about that, agency is pausing celebrations for.
oh yeah, Black History Month. They're not doing
Martin
it.
Luther King, Black History Month, Women's History Month, Holocaust Remembrance Day, Asian American, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Let me make sure I get this shit right, because they be listed. LGBTQ Pride Month, Juneteenth, Women's Equality Day, National Hispanic Heritage Month.
So anything, let's be real with you. Anything outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what you're saying. Yeah. That what
Yeah,
you get
anything
ready to say?
outside of white men, they just
Yeah.
like, dude, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come out, pause and celebration. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into that because it's
yeah, it's a mess.
it's the point that they letting this motherfucker do it, and none of these motherfuckers are saying that. So that should tell us right there, hey,
It's a mess. I mean,
nope,
I don't
nope,
know. Yeah, that's
nope,
it.
nope.
We're
That'll
like,
be
I'm gonna
next.
tell
That's
you
next
that what
week
I'm
on
sitting
the
there
first.
about to sit.
Yeah,
We get to the point where we can sit there and do like a little 30, 45-minute episode in the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying? To kind of release the cool, we'll do that. But I just don't want to get too much time to do. We
no,
want to try to keep
no,
y'all informed, but again, I'm not a political pundit.
no. This weekend. This weekend we're gonna talk about other stuff. We
Yeah,
ain't got time for
we
that.
got enough little grim crap to worry about out here.
Yeah.
But while we kind of somewhat on the topic, I will sit there and say what's so crazy is Boosie. Boosie facing backlash for asking for pardon from Trump. Asking for a presidential like pardon from Trump. And like people is mad at him about this. They're mad at him. And I sat down, I'm like, bro, however you can get your little pardon and clear your record and everything like that, bro, I'm not mad who give it to you.
Yeah. He just gave all them motherfuckers that was involved in
And
that
you
riot,
and
and
you
you
see
just
some
gave
of
him a
them is
pardon.
locked up again, right? Going through
Yeah.
cases and everything now. but, but nah, if Boosie is out here doing what he's supposed to do, he ain't had no trouble since then and ain't been like, yeah, I don't, bro, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all
And
can say
that
what y'all, but I don't care if I agree with everything that man say. You damn right. If y'all see you pardoning him over there, hey, hello.
yeah.
Can you come? Hey, look, can you pardon me?
Hey,
Pardon
been a
me.
while. My shit been back there, back there. Hey, can I get some? Some.
Yeah. And I will sit there and say it's so crazy how they do this because I still, to me, don't think that Snoop, Ross, Nelly, and Soldier Boy got the amount of flack that they. I'm starting to believe that people just hate women. And I was so against that. Like I hate I hate when my mom brings that up because I'm just like she was just like men hate women and women hate women. I'm just like, bro, I don't hate women. I love women. You know what I'm
But
saying? I don't hate them, but you know what I'm saying? She brings it up all the time, but it's just like when you look at certain things, because when Chrisette Michelle performed for Trump, she pretty much got canceled. She pretty much got canceled. I don't feel like
yeah,
Snoop, Rick Ross, Soldier Boy, and Nelly really got canceled. I mean, they caught a little bit of flack and then it died off. And then they messing with him about trying to get pardoned. Bruh, come on now.
shit,
Come
you gotta
on
get
now.
that shit when you can. If that motherfucker handing them out, shit, I'm gonna try my best.
Hey, bruh,
Shit,
pardon me.
just because I'm
Pardon
asking him
me.
for a pardon doesn't mean I'm not the motherfucker that I am every day. I am still
Mhm.
that same person, but I'm not stupid.
Exactly. I'm gonna get this pardon where I can.
Yeah,
I don't care who it came from. It could be the
because
most crookedest of people in the world. I'm telling you, pardon me.
yeah,
So
shit,
yeah, I'm
motherfucker.
cool.
Ain't that I mean, it ain't gonna make up for a lot of shit you did. You know what you doing now, but shit, give me that. If you gonna do it for all of them people, my shit been back in the day. I deserve that. Let me get my pardon and I'm good.
Yeah, I don't see no problem with it. That was one of
Nah, I
them
don't.
ones I
I don't.
seen, and I was just like, bro, y'all literally are just y'all ODing right now.
But
Y'all
you
ODing.
know that's normal. That's the normal. Anything they'll find a reason. And I don't know why we do it to each other, but they'll find a reason
And that's
to
kind of the
to
thing that I want the black community to kind of, I want them to kind of fix. You know what I'm saying? We got to start. How can I put it? Because I know I can be guilty of it sometimes. It's all right. So it's kind of like if I was with my woman, right?
mm-hmm.
And my woman felt that I did something wrong, right? I would much rather her put me to the side and be like, hey, dude, you know, I don't, you chill out, you know, you wilding out a little bit. Then to sit there and make a public enemy number one out of me in the middle of the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that because at the end of the day, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Not regardless if I'm wrong or not. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I am gonna feel some type of way. Like you didn't have to do that like that. So
Yep,
when
that's it.
it
Motherfucker,
like when it
we
come
finna
down to
do it.
I do, yeah, I do want like black people to get a little better at that. Like I do want us to hold us accountable.
And that's the biggest problem right there.
Yeah.
Accountability. They don't want to do it because they use other terms to get past not having in certain situations, not all situations. They use and I hate this word, But in most cases, I understand. But in a lot of cases, I don't understand. Accountability, whatever you do, you make sure you take accountability for the shit you did.
You hate the word
So when
accountability?
these motherfuckers, no, when they talking about snitching, motherfuckers,
Oh,
if you did this shit, you want that your nephew, your cousin, somebody to take it for you, and you be cool.
that
But they get
that
mad if they, hey man, I got a life. I got shit going for me. I can't do this.
right. So that kind of because I don't even know if we really even talked about it, to be real with you, but it kind of brings me to the conversation of the thing that's going on with ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Like it brings me to that because now there's a thing, even though like I want to get deeper into it because now they're saying that his story is like extremely like it's inconsistent. Like it's not adding up. So hold on for a second. Let me turn this off. It's gonna keep the
Dang.
noise.
What's that?
That speaker. Um so what's going on for those of y'all who don't know? I'm just gonna go over this real quick because this is not really what I wanted to touch base on. But it was just on the kind of snitching thing that you were sitting there talking about. Ace Rocky is on trial for like I guess an ex-friend who he was kicking it with and everything. And so something transpired between him and the friend. They got into it. I guess ASAP had I guess the dude had followed him. You know what I'm saying? Wound up messing with him, trying to provoke him. ASAP pulled out a gun. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything, but the dude followed him and kept trying to provoke him. Supposedly, from what ASAP Rocky, if I'm not mistaken, ASAP Rocky people is pretty much saying that he had blanks in the gun. Like it was just a gun
Mm.
to kind of scare people off or whatever. Now, the dude is pretty much saying that ASAP Rocky shot him, but he was like, "What? It won't no hole in my hand, but he grazed my hand." But the lawyers is pretty much saying that there was blanks in the gun. It wasn't actual bullets in the gun. Officers came out there, they searched the scene, they never found any shell casings. Didn't find out one shell casing, but he is the
Mm.
one that I supposedly had showed up and said, "Hey, look, I found these two shell casings." And they was like, after the officers extensively searched that area, they never found anything.
Oh,
So anyway, TMZ, like it's been a conversation about, what's been going on in the case. And so TMZ had caught up with dude, and this is pretty much
Hey, Relly, some people call you a snitch. What you say about that?
Snitch.
Any comment on that?
Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you?
Nah, I don't never snitch.
You never snitch, so somebody shoot at you?
I've been shot out. I got a bullet in my leg right now.
I mean, that's you. Where you at now, though?
And I didn't snitch.
Where you at now, though?
I didn't snitch, though.
Hey, look where you at.
so that's pretty much what's been the conversation at this point in
man.
time.
Come on.
Like folks is pretty much just like, okay, is that snitching? For me, to be honest with you, if you shoot at me, I am for the most part, a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen.
Yeah.
Y'all can sit there and say what y'all want to say. You shoot at, I don't claim to be a street nigga. I never wanted to be a street nigga. That's just not what I do. I'm not a part of the street. So yes, if you shoot, I'm calling the police.
And that leads me to the accountability. You know you committed this crime. You know that's your weed. You know that's your damn drug. Don't be sitting
Now,
there let me take the fall and you probably single. I got a family. I got some kids I'm trying to help raise.
mm-hmm.
But you want me to take this fall. Oh yeah, I got you, dog. Yeah. I don't hear shit from you. Don't see you. Don't get nothing on my book. But I'm in jail for you.
Now that brings me to another conversation because me and my dad one day we was extensively like texting
Yeah.
about the Michael Vick situation. and we started talking about, because they changed the dog fighting laws and everything like that with that case. Like they literally
Oh,
made it like a federal thing to where
federal
they
offense.
changed
Yeah.
all the laws. You know what I'm saying? So we was kind of talking about that. We was talking about the relative, right?
Oh, that's a snitch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At that point in time, that's when the rules kind of changed.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless if Michael Vick was in that or not, what you supposed to do is protect the money.
Yep.
You knew that you had something to do with it, but you knew that you might be facing time and everything. So what you sat there and did is, hey, look, we got the big fish. Hey, no, it was on him. No, bro, protect the money. I can guarantee you at that point in time, Mike Vick probably would have sat there. I mean, if he did have something to do with it.
Yeah.
If he did have something to do with it, he probably would have been like, hey, bro, you saved me. I'm going to make sure your family good. I'm going to make sure you're good and everything. Like, don't even
Yeah.
worry about it. But
And
what you
and,
did is you
and
threw this man under the bus. Bro, me and my dad was having a conversation. I was just like, at that point in time, the whole family. The
yeah,
whole family.
you took his career.
Dog, yeah.
You
You
I
supposed
mean
to
you
protect
really.
the money, dog.
Yep.
You supposed to protect the money.
Now you and Michael Vick out there. Michael Vick shoot a motherfucker, kill him cold blood. Okay, I'm not. All right, I understand. Cause you
Yeah.
about to get some time. All right, you telling on him, cool. But something like that where it's some shit that motherfucker been doing
And the
for
key
years.
word, please, like emphasize on this: in cold blood.
Yeah.
Like I want you to emphasize on that, because I mean, if it was out of, you know what I'm saying, but if you just went out there and just started murdering somebody, I'm gonna be like, bruh, you shouldn't have did it around me, because I'm gonna tell you now, I'm going to the police. I'm going to the cops. I
They
don't
fuck
know what to
around
tell
and
you.
ask me, I'm telling them.
I'm
Look,
going to
I'm
the
not
cops.
going to jail for that shit.
Nah, if I'm
That's
around there and I know that I'm some kind of wit, I'm telling y'all right now, I am not a street dude. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I mean, I might not go myself, but if they come to me,
hey man, yeah, we was over there, man. Hey, I seen it. Hey, hold on, what's your phone number?
because I'm gonna tell you now, you can't get away with nothing today.
No.
Everybody got a doorbell camera. Everybody
Yep.
got cell phones. You can't get away with it. There's traffic cameras, security camera. You can't. I don't understand why people even committing crimes now.
And I'm gonna tell motherfucker I understand something. You black, and there's two of y'all. And you one trying to frame the other, and they were like, no, I wasn't nowhere around, and them damn cameras show up. Oh, well, ain't this you? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, in jail. 25 to life with your buddy.
Hey, with that Comic View joint say, bro, I was weak when he did that. He was just like, dude, don't do nothing around me, because I'm telling you now. He was like, bro, they catch me. Hey, bro, come on out. We caught.
Yeah, I see that. Hey, Tyrone. Yeah, they got us, bro. They got us, bro. Yeah, they got us. Come on, man. Nigga looking like,
pissed off out of me, dog.
motherfucker
Nigga,
jumped
you
up
caught.
like, what?
Nigga,
No,
you
man.
caught.
He over there high,
He in the
but
bushes.
hey, they caught us, bro. Come on out. Yeah, Tyrone, I told him your name and everything. Come on out.
Yeah, they know you over there, 3414, Wendy Brow. Yeah, come on and come out, dog. You good? Like, oh, this snitching nigga. I'd be too mad. I would, but I'm the same dude. I'd be like, nah, hold on. If I gotta go down, nigga, you coming with me, dog. Ain't no way in the world. Hey, we caught.
Hey, I don't care what the motherfucker say, but when the motherfucker be in that goddamn interrogation room, and no one like, well, hey, if you did it, that's 45 to life. Oh, hell no. No.
45 to life. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
No, cuz,
You can
hey.
tell me that's 6 months. I'm gonna be like, bruh, oh, hell no. I spent the night in jail. I knew that wasn't for me. Hold on, bruh. Hold on. You mean I gotta take a boo-boo in front of everybody?
Hey,
like,
bruh.
nah, I'm cool.
Motherfucker, I spent 5 days in that motherfucker. I ain't no deodorant. I'm putting soap under my arm, my shit getting knots and shit. No. Then you over there. No. You ain't sleep. You ain't sleeping. I ain't sleep.
Be over there looking like Smokey.
More I was sitting up in that motherfucker
Nah, it
bed
wasn't
in
Smokey.
the
It was
corner.
Day. It was Day when he had that dream when him and Craig were locked up. It's laundry day, nigga. Yeah, that gonna be me up there.
Hey, It's goddamn spy day straight.
Hey, man,
I'm
listen.
sitting up in that motherfucking bed in that corner with the lights out. It's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never been here. I don't know what they do over here.
I might take a weed charge for you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't too bad. It's probably just a
Yeah.
fine or something else. But listen, hey, if
Nigga,
it's any type of criminal act, you on your own, my boy.
shit.
You on your own.
Weed cool. Cocaine, nope.
It depends on the law.
Yeah, oh, they'll change you black. They'll
Yeah,
change.
it
Nope.
depends on the law. But
Murder, nope.
yeah. Oh no. Yeah, when it comes down to stuff like that, you talking about hard time. Hey man, I don't know. You on your own with this one.
Oh, you know,
You
I
on
got a
your own.
family. I got a family, and I'm riding with you, helping you out. Then we get stopped, and
It
you talking about, hey
depends on
man,
your
I
situation,
just
because I
got
don't
out,
even think I
man.
could be the bigger dude. I don't think I could be the bigger man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm in there, and I know I got a family. You know I got a family, and you like,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, can you take this for me, man? I got one strike. You done use that motherfucker up, cold.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Mm-mm. I'm
Mm-mm.
good.
No.
You can use that up, my boy. Hey,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
better figure
You
it out.
that's your last one. You might well just go ahead on. Ain't you got some cuffs in here somewhere? You gonna cuff yourself? Shit.
Figure it out, nigga. I'm telling you now.
Okay.
This is not for me. Hey, look, this is not for me. And look, you can call me whatever you want because I'm gonna be right there. Yeah, this ain't for me, dog. I ain't
Mm-mm.
I'm cool. Mm-mm. Nah, but
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be shitty and snitch.
hey,
Gonna
that's
be like,
recording. That camera recording right there. Now I want people to see this. I don't want no question about this at all. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm telling. I'm a
I'm like,
tattletale. I'm a snitch. Whatever y'all want to say. I'm looking right at that red camera right there. I'm telling you now. Look. They can take this video and bring it to you in the next room. I'm telling on you, nigga. Listen. He was there. Look, that nigga hit me up at 5:45 in the morning. I was trying to figure out why he called me. First off, you ain't never been up this early. What's wrong with you, bro? I'm gonna give them the whole day playing. Unfortunately, because of the situation that happened, I had the bubble guts that day, so I had to get up. I was already up. That's the only reason I answered this text. He told me to come pick him up. He got in my car. He had blood all over. I ain't know what happened. The nigga told me, I'm like, what you nigga, you been hunting or something? Like, what's going on? I know you ain't killed nobody because that ain't, yeah, I'm telling him the whole rundown. Yeah, nah, my car is actually parked at my mama's house. Go over it's sitting, if you go pull in the parking lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's in the visitor spot. In the 4th visitor spot, go on and pick it up. Everything is still in there, dog. I'm telling them everything, dog. Here go my cell phone, track that. You can see my movements. I ain't did
hey,
nothing. Here go my watch, my
like,
Apple
hey,
Watch. Dog.
you can look at my track record, you my church record. Look at all of it. I'm
Hey,
good. I
listen,
ain't did nothing, and I'm
I
not.
got too much to live for.
Yeah.
If I did something out of self defense, that's one thing. But if you killing people out of cold, that's a whole nother
Bro,
situation, my boy.
you doing shit that nah.
Yeah, I really don't understand why anybody would do anything at this point in time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got cameras everywhere, dude, and ain't nobody going nowhere without their phone. Like, you literally got to have your ghost. You remember how Ghost would go into that little room, change his clothes, take off his watch, leave his phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? He would leave
Yeah.
everything that could possibly track him, and they would get into a car that can't be tracked for real. But even then, you still got to worry about traffic cameras. Like, so it's like you got to trick yourself when it comes down to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be really conspicuous when it come down to it. Like,
you gotta be sitting in that motherfucking car in the right position.
Yeah. I mean, even then, you still got to be like,
Yeah.
I don't understand how Tommy ain't in jail yet. He do everything in this bright blue ass Mustang. How is he not in jail yet? Dog, you in New York City. And then you went to Chicago after that, dog. I ain't even watched it after that, to be honest with you.
Tommy
There's
a
no
bad
way that you
man,
should
cuz.
not be in jail, dog.
Police riding by him. I'm tell you, they riding by him, ain't did nothing. Soon they ride by and go somewhere, he over there whoop somebody ass.
And again, he's doing everything in this very noticeable bright blue Mustang.
Yeah. In broad daylight.
It don't even matter if it's in the middle of the night. If you look up at some traffic cameras, you'll be like, yep, that nigga go. He crossing 67th Street.
But he was in the vicinity.
Yeah. He just turned on Lasky. Yeah, there he is. Look
he
at
was
him
in
now,
the vicinity.
Southwestern.
So.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, that God damn, did I put in the coke? Ah, no, I didn't.
Hey man, speaking of criminals though, since we on here, did you get a chance to see what was going on with this academic thing? Because I didn't know how bad it was until I found a clip.
No, I didn't. I didn't get to look at it. I didn't at all. Where you find it at?
How bad it was, bro.
And that's another thing you got to show me how to. Okay, we'll get into that later.
Yeah,
I didn't know how.
I didn't know how bad it was, and let me see. I'll try to go ahead and throw it on here. Y'all be patient with us real quick. But so bruh, it just sound bad. It sounds horrible. So anyway, what was going, huh?
Damn,
hey man. But anyway, what it was is they was sitting there saying that so I guess he was doing like a stream with a 15-year-old, and this dude is a streamer himself. But they said that academics made some sexual comments, you know what I'm saying? And the guy, the young man came out and pretty much said it was like truly uncomfortable. And once I heard it, I was just like, why did he think this was okay? And this is going to be a trigger warning to some people. I'm going to play it. But, you know, pretty much the guy came out and said, pretty much it's real. Oh, okay, yeah, that is some. It's real. I seen your video too. I know who they are. In the call, I was wondering if we could go, Discord. This was truly uncomfortable, unnecessary, and disgusting. That's what he said. So I don't know, dude. Like, act just Okay, let me just do this thing. I don't know no other way to say it. Like, and my thing is like this too when it comes down to act.
He knew.
I don't know, dude. Just be doing weird stuff anyway. Like, it's just all right. So here it is.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, would you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
All right, we ain't got to go no further with
that. He's true. He do.
Yeah.
He do.
Like that. Like when I heard it, because when I seen it, I was just like, bro, what is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Act like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm one of them dudes I don't care for Act anyway. The way he just sit there and, to be honest with you, D-Ride Drake, and again, I'm a Drake friend. Like, I rock with Drake. You know what I'm saying? But it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? So to see this, I'm just like, bro, and to be real with you, as much of a Joe Budden fan I am, like, this is one of Joe Budden's guys. You know what I'm saying? He had the show with him before.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. That was on Complex.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember
yeah.
That when I first saw Joe doing his pie stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
academic boy, yeah.
Like, he's done. And I think supposedly Twitch had went ahead and, you know what I'm saying, banned him for grooming. Like, that is weird. Like, you see, like, if you've seen the video, you see how young this dude looks. Yeah. He looks like a freaking kid. Like, how in the world? Like, I can't even have this conversation with. I wouldn't have it with my sister. I wouldn't have it with none of the. Like, why? Like, that was just weird, bro. That was just weird. So yeah,
And
Twitch
the
went
way
ahead
he
and
saying it, and
yeah,
well,
he's done. He is done.
I
Like I
mean, kept
thought,
trying to push the envelope with it too. Like,
yeah, straight up.
yeah, look, mm,
I thought
yeah,
that what you call it, Fall from Grace was pretty bad. What's them people uh I thought they Fall from Grace was bad. Nah, academics
yeah.
fall is about to be terrible. I don't think nobody about to back him at this point. And again, here is what's gonna be the bad part when it comes down to this. Drake already, like with the beef, he already got the pedophilia rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know that Drake and academics is tight.
Hmm.
Do you think at this point in time, with this happening with academic, this is not gonna come back to Drake?
Oh yeah.
Now, I ain't been on social media. I ain't been listening to nobody else podcast. I've been busy doing my own thing, and I guarantee you this has been a topic of conversation. The stuff that's going down with
Yep.
Act, I guarantee you is trailing right behind Drake. I
Man,
guarantee it. So,
bro, what?
bruh.
You know what? They gonna get him. He gone. Next.
Yeah, I knew like us just talking about it was gonna be one thing, but I was like, I didn't even know how bad it was until I heard it. I was just like, oh, he's done. He's
Bro,
done. You can't. There's you, dog. There's no way you can get out of this. You're done. And so that's the only reason why I want to play it for you because I was like, I don't think you're gonna realize how bad it is until you hear it.
bro, when
He's done,
you're speaking on recordable devices when you're saying all this shit.
bruh.
You don't think somebody's gonna get all that footage and word for word and put it out there?
Most streamers that's on there, and these is notable streamers. Supposedly the 15-year-old dude, I'm not a big like streamer person, but supposedly this dude is a streamer. He's a notable streamer. So if you on there
Mm.
with notable streamers, bruh, like all of this is being live streamed, it's being recorded. Why would you do this? And I'm
Yeah.
not sitting there trying to say that it need to be done behind closed doors.
Mm.
Please don't sit there and think I'm saying that it shouldn't be done at all.
No.
But my thing is like this. You know that it's being recorded and you say dumb stuff like that. Why
That.
would you even think to have this conversation with a 15-year-old? Now, y'all may sit there and say something about like what I'm about to say, but you know what I'm saying? I will have conversations with, you know what I'm saying, somebody who is 15 to ask them, like, are they dating or whatever the case may be? Just trying to, you know, connect with them,
Yeah.
try to see what they are. But that, dude, that's the end of it. I'm not asking them about if they doing anything crazy out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, especially if it's not my
Yeah.
child, like I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not offering condoms. I'm not doing like, dog, it's gonna stop at that. And it
That's crazy.
depends on the relationship that you have with that person.
Mm.
But yeah, dude is on some weird stuff, bro. That was I heard that I was just like, yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, it's
cancel, dude.
beyond weird. That's like,
Go ahead and cancel, dude.
yeah, go and cancel yourself. Because it's gonna happen.
Dog, you at this point in time, you just gotta go under a rock. It's not
Cause
this not gonna leave.
cause he gotta understand he finna lose a lot of. If he got endorsements, he finna lose a lot of.
Oh yeah, they ain't messing with this. They ain't not about to touch you with a 20-foot pole. They about to lose it. So yeah.
God damn it,
I
academic.
didn't and when I heard about it at first, I was just like, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it do be some stuff to where I just be like, all right, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? When you talk about like predatory type stuff like that, you know, I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on here. And when I heard that clip, oh, it ain't take long. I was like, oh yeah, you're done. You are done. Like, why do y'all sit there and think that y'all can,
Yeah.
like,
Do
y'all
what
could
you
just
want.
let y'all freak flag fly when y'all get to this higher level? It makes no sense to me. Y'all are under a microscope at this point.
That's damn sure what it is. The motherfucker just, Oh shit, I got all this money. I ain't scared of nothing. Shit, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Go right
cause nigga,
ahead. Go right ahead.
you ain't no high powered dude. You ain't no Diddy. You ain't none of that. Look how long it took them to take
Shit.
Diddy down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's bruh.
What you say? He finna go down. That's it. Ain't no.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait a
Yeah. A
couple
little
weeks.
streaming nigga, I'm
No.
about to get you. That's what they sat there and said.
Yeah.
Little streaming nigga, don't worry about it. We about
Yeah.
to get you. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna be able to go
Oh yeah.
nowhere.
You the little bitty one. Yeah.
Imagine being a streamer and having to sit there and say, like,
Damn.
I gotta be on Megan's Law. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. I gotta register as a sex offender because I assaulted a 15-year-old on a stream, you freak nigga. Listen, you're
You
terrible.
freak nigga. You freak
You are terrible.
nigga. Yeah. You are.
You're
You're horrible.
terrible. You're
And
terrible.
and if you do go to jail, just remember that somebody already paid it forward.
I'm telling you
So now
now,
you got to pay it forward.
this is when they should bring some like high class biblical shit back. This is when your ass should be starting to get stoned. I'm sorry. When they talk about
Mm-hmm.
chemical castration and everything like that, I'm not against it. I don't even want you to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about like execution and everything, I just want you to go through life with no dick.
No dick, no hands,
Yeah,
no knees.
yeah, that's
Hey,
it. And sew your mouth shut. I'm cool on it. I'm cool on
man,
it. Now that may
bro, that's
seem a little archaic and everything like that, but bro,
nah.
I
That
don't.
seems
Yeah,
like
I'm cool. I'm cool.
stone him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you. And I want everybody to know because that's gonna be a clear sign. Every time you limp your ass around somewhere with no hands and everything, that's gonna be a clear sign that you didn't touch somebody. You done said something, you done did something, your act. You are wrong.
Man, that,
You are wrong, dog.
bro, how you just on video, just all laughing and giggling like it's
I'm telling you, they letting that freak flag from. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that you wouldn't let, bro? What? What? Yeah. Yeah, like you said, stone. I'm cool. I'm all right on it. But
anyway.
anyway,
That's your boy.
my boy.
No, that ain't the boy. I take that back.
I'm gonna say, be careful, dog.
I take that back. I'm just bullshitting. I take that back. We ain't associated with no shit like that.
Hey, dude, like, don't tie us to that.
We
Don't tie us to
ain't,
that.
we ain't dealing with no
Hey,
dirty pamper
man,
ass nigga like that.
listen, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, I'm good with. I'm good with. Yeah, we ain't worry about that no more.
Yeah, but
Shit, I saw something
prayers to
earlier.
the dude, man. You said what's that?
I saw some earlier. I was gonna,
You said you seen some what?
something earlier. I wanted to put
Oh
on
yeah,
here.
go ahead, bro.
No. I'm trying to figure out where it was.
But yeah, nah, act dog, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You got to go. You're done. And I mean, I really want to look at too, like, seriously, like how Drake feeling about this because he was tight with him. Now, this I will tell you. I don't know why I'm terrible,
Hold
but I
up.
have
You
drank a
you
bunch of
said
water. I gotta go again. I do.
you said you want to know how Drake feel about it. He was tight with him.
Yeah, he was. That like
Yeah,
Act was his dude. Act was his dude.
yeah, Drake was tight with that. Huh?
I mean, is that supposed to be like a
No, man, just like go to the restroom. That's all that's it.
all right, y'all. We be back. We be back. We be back. Yeah, I was just over here talking to somebody and it was a little conversation that came up in a text where I gotta put it. Me and this person is we entertainers. We like to have people around. We like to have a good time. But I'm just like, I keep saying that this is the year where it's just like, nah, we done playing. It's time to get to work. Grind time is on. You know what I'm saying? And all of that stuff that we used to do, which is pretty much, fun the niggas fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The location we got, like, you know, if you come into the house, you know what I'm saying? We supplying the liquor, we supplying the food. You know, folks sit there and say they gonna put in on something and they don't.
Oh yeah, that part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where I just keep trying to tell, like, I'm just like, dude, no. We keep talking about this. We making moves this year.
Yeah.
So
And
it is kind of one of them things where it's just like, bro, you got to put your mask on first. You
yep.
have to put your mask on first. So,
Hey, if you ain't if you ain't helping or supporting, you finna get dropped off.
and that's my thing at this point in time. That is my thing. And
You
I
ain't
told
helping or
you,
supporting, you got to get dropped off.
I told you
God.
about you know, before we start recording or whatever, about the event that my
Yeah.
homeboy is doing or whatever. And so the other homeboy actually went ahead and sent him money for me and him. So I was just like, okay, I can't be mad at that. But again, it's just like I'm gonna say, because it's in support of somebody else that I really do truly support.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bro, you just gonna have to dust this off, get out of that, and then go, because it's Saturday. But you know, I
Man.
was just like, okay, you know, I guess I do appreciate that, but but nah, it's just to a point where it's just like anybody that's not trying to elevate, that's not assisting you to what you're trying to do. And I mean, even when it's down to just them doing it themselves, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be around people that's trying to elevate themselves at this point
Yeah.
too. So, you know, it's cool to kick it, it's cool to get out, it's cool to do these things. And I know, like, even with this pod and everything like that, sometimes it can come to a point where, like, I try to, you know, not seem like a tyrant or just like, you know, kind of, hey, look, we got to do this, we got to do that. Like, you know, my whole thing when we first came into this, I did not want this thing to feel like a job. The problem is that the more I do and the more I get into it, I'm like, this shit is a fucking job. there's no way that I can get around it. It's a job.
Yeah.
And I think it's to a point now I'm starting to realize what a lot of podcasters are sitting there saying now. Like, people think that it's easy just to put up a mic and hit record. Keeping a
Yeah. Yeah.
conversation up that people can be compelled with. And not only that, like, you know what I'm saying, the
Something they
production
can
and
discuss.
everything of it. Yeah, like that, and then just like everything that follows that just to get this stuff out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dude, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, it's just like, dude, nah, if it I'm making moves. If you're
Yeah.
not with me, you
With
know what I'm
that, what's
saying?
that
So
saying?
if I gotta miss out on the parties, if I gotta miss out on going out, nah, like I said, I'm spending a lot of time in front of this computer right now, just try to get stuff straight. So nah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with me not stepping out, you just gonna you're gonna have to have a problem. You have to
Yeah.
understand what I'm trying to do.
And that's gonna be your problem. It ain't gonna be mine, cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing what
have to understand.
I'm trying to make strides. I'm trying to get better. I'm not trying to be
And it's
okay.
not just this. I'm sitting in front of this computer too, looking up another business that I want to, you know what I'm saying, venture off into. You know, I didn't mention my real estate stuff. So I'm sitting in front of this trying to see, you know what I'm saying, what it is to invest into stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just that. Like, I'm sitting in front of this computer doing quite a bit.
Yeah, you doing that. You know what? I appreciate you, man.
Oh, I mean, I appreciate, I'm
No,
not
no,
saying it for that reason.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it. I do because
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
ain't.
this shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to do yet.
Oh
Put it
yeah,
like that.
yeah. And like I said, with this platform and everything like that, we can screen share and I can show you. But yeah, I wasn't saying it for that. I'm just sitting there saying, like,
No,
my
no. I
thing
know
is
what
like
you're
that. I mean,
saying.
me and
Yeah,
you got this going on, we doing this. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So that's cool. But I'm just talking about the outside of, like,
yeah.
dude, like, I'm not stepping out because there's things that I'm trying to get together. Like I said, this knee situation, it showed me a lot.
You gotta be
Like, you know
ready
what I'm
for
saying?
all.
Somebody has sat there and said it, and I'm paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing in the sense where they sat there and said that one source of income, that 9 to 5, is too close to no income.
Yep.
And I think that just became so real to me in this sense, because once I pretty much, you know, got injured and lost my 9 to 5, I had nothing, no assets, no, income coming in. I didn't have nothing. So it just, to me, it became real to me. So at this point in time, again, me and my dad sat on the phone for 3 hours earlier, and this was our conversation. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I
and
got his LLC started.
what we just said. This is stuff we got to do more often. Hey, we got to
Yeah,
pick each other up, because if we don't, and a
straight
lot
up.
of motherfuckers don't understand. I don't want to listen. No, I don't want to do. Okay, but don't go around to people with your hand out when you had the opportunity to learn and grow.
Yeah,
You
like I
choose
said,
not to because you don't want to. You thinking, I don't want to hear that. Y'all don't know what. Okay.
at this point in time, we in the age of information. So like a lot of stuff that I was sitting there telling him about, like, I used to always sit there and say I wanted to buy a couple trucks, the semi trucks, and turn it into box trucks at this point because the overhead is lower.
Yeah, and
Not only that,
um, one of the codes. I when you were saying that, I thought about it because one of Sam's friends, her husband,
mm,
he has
yeah,
two box trucks, and he does pretty damn good around
yeah, they
here.
don't have to go far. They ain't got to
Nah,
go too far.
mm-mm. And then on top of that, he does his own mechanical work. As much as he can,
Right. I
and
mean, you're gonna try to save yourself money
yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, truck wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm telling you, bro. And
So
I've already talked to insurance companies. Like I said, like my mom, I'm telling you, she was laughing at me. Like out of the stuff I bought, she was just like, she kind of made the statement today, and she was just like, I guess you sat there and said, like, if ain't nobody gonna hire you, gonna figure out a way to make it. Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Like I got to at this point in time because again, she be laughing at me as much as I'm in here like doing the pie stuff or doing the real estate stuff or doing research. I think she might have heard me on the phone with insurance companies one day because I literally like I got this notebook down here. So I was calling the insurance company. And I was like, look, I just need a quote on, let's just say 2010 uh Freightliner box truck 26 footer, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
220, you know what I'm saying? And so, they was giving me little quotes and everything. And I was like, this is commercial stuff. Like, I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, yo, this is business insurance. I would just want to make sure I'm fully covered. They gave me the quote on that and what it would be. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm looking at like typical maintenance costs. Like, I have everything written down in this book to at least get that started. You know what I'm saying? On top of the real estate stuff, I'm already with the real estate license. I just got to do the exam.
because
So I'm
you
just
can
like,
imagine, and we let's say, we did get a couple. I went in with you. We got a couple
yeah.
box truck. Some of that damn maintenance shit, me and you both would be laying under that motherfucker.
And not only that, like for
But
real, I
if it's
got a
insured,
friend.
we're gonna make sure we
Yeah, I
take to
mean
the
the
proper
insurance
place.
is more short, more so like liability type stuff.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
yeah,
we carrying freight. If something happens with this freight, we want to make sure that we're covered up to the amount of that freight. That's the
yeah,
insurance that I was trying to work on.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? As far as like that, of course, we gonna start off like getting some used, box trucks or whatever the case may be. We know that there's gonna be a mechanical thing. Like even with me talking about doing the real estate thing, I don't want to be responsible. Like I know I'm gonna be responsible, but I don't want to be responsible for a lot of this stuff. So I am gonna look at property managers, and the property manager is gonna be the one that handles. You know what I'm saying? The day-to-day stuff. They're gonna be the one that handles the
yeah,
maintenance. They're gonna be the one that handles the expenses and everything. Like I am gonna have a copy of everything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know too much about a lot of this stuff. And at some point in
yeah,
time, you do have to know. That's what I'm sitting there saying. Like I'm still gonna go out there and work a 9 to 5.
yep,
And then once I got a good enough amount of, things up under me to where I feel comfortable to where I can leave that and start, you know, investing a little more, then cool.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm telling you, it just got me to the point where I'm just like, I need to be making money in my sleep.
She ain't the only one.
I need to be making money in my sleep.
Bro, I be sitting here and I be thinking like, damn, okay, I need to find something else other than what I do to just start accumulating more.
Yeah.
and invest in more.
Man,
Find
that's the
something
thing.
that like to me, I put it like this. I never have put in, like a little company or whatever. Find something small and simple just to see how it is to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, don't get rid of that small and simple. If it's something you can deal with, then you go on to some, a little bit bigger on investment
Right.
and just, go with that. See
I mean, at one
see where
point in
that go.
time, I do want to stop clocking in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to stop
Shit,
clocking in.
I know I don't get me wrong.
I'm not
I
saying I
don't
don't
mind
want
what
to
I do.
work,
I know
but
what
I
you're
do
saying.
want to stop clocking in.
Yeah, I don't mind what I do, but yeah, it be I can wake up and say, okay, well, I got to go do this today.
I
Just
don't think I ever want to stop
get up and
working.
go. Yeah, just get up and go to that whatever it is and check
If I
in
gotta
and
go
say,
to a
hey,
job site, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta go and just
yeah,
check in on some things or something like that,
yeah,
I want something to do, but I don't ever want to stop working. But I do want to stop clocking in.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point now where it's just like it's so many things is, and this sounds so crazy because the chick who actually, the young woman, I'm trying to stop saying chick. That's just my lingo. But the young lady who
I know
actually
a word
bought
you can
me,
say.
no, that's your word.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. I know you
That's
ain't
your
like the
word. Look,
word
look, look,
chick,
I'm
so
cool. I'm cool.
I know you ain't like the word chick, so
Uh but yeah, nah. So it was somebody who I was talking to who actually bought me this diary journal. You know what I'm saying? And her whole thing was just like, I'm gonna give you this journal that way, because we talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'm gonna give you this so you can start writing down, like, this is gonna be the start of your $1 million ideas. This has been the source of a lot of just like the first thing that I go to, because it's sitting right here. First thing I go to is that I got this with a pen and everything like that. So when I'm thinking about stuff or when I'm writing down notes or whatever the case may be, that's the thing that's sitting right there. So I'm like writing everything down.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Her and I don't talk no more.
Oh Lord.
I mean, her and I don't talk no more, but you know what I'm saying? I was just like, it is one kind of them things where I was just like, I did reach out to her one day just to kind of tell her like thank you for the book or whatever like that.
Oh,
But bridges was already burnt at that point.
oh shit.
Yeah, bridges was already burnt. And I don't want y'all to sit there and think that I'm an ancient ass nigga. I mean, y'all might still think that if I told y'all why we stopped
Hey,
talking, but
sometimes you have to be an ancient ass nigga in order to get to be a top of
that
the line
sounds
nigga.
terrible. Sounds terrible. I kind of feel what you're saying.
Sometimes you do. You have to.
It's kind of
Sometimes you
like
have
you
to.
got to learn from your mistakes. Is that? I mean, you gotta break down what you explain. I mean, I think I feel
No.
what you're saying, but
It's
you
all
just gotta
about
explain what you mean,
no,
because I
no.
don't want you to come off.
It's all
And let
about
me tell
growth.
you something. This is probably one of the best dudes I know. My mama she sat there and gave him Father of the Year every year that she's known him. So you know what I'm saying? He's a solid dude. So what he's saying, it might sound bad, but nah, this ain't no bad dude. Like, yeah, it sound
No.
like, yeah, I'm gonna stump on your heart until I get it
I'm
right.
gonna tell you like this. Sometimes you gotta be that ain't shit nigga. But they're gonna help you grow to be that guy. It's just like starting somewhere. You grow. You're growing. You understand? Okay, I fucked up this down here.
Oh,
All
so
right,
yeah, you learning
you
from your
know,
mistakes.
yeah. That's what I say. You gonna be that to somebody. You gonna be that ain't shit nigga.
I don't think I've ever.
And it may only be one thing you've done wrong to put you in that classification. But
I
most
think
black men, we've been that ain't shit nigga. I'm gonna tell you that now.
well, yeah,
You
that's a
have been.
overused word, overused term though. Like,
Yeah,
I
it is.
mean,
But it all comes from you could be just one mistake, and
and see, that's what I was
that's
getting
what
ready
they
to say.
gonna
I was
call
just like, nah, I ain't never been that. Then I was just like, oh shit. I was just literally talking about this situation. But that was so stupid though. It was stupid to me.
it. Yeah. But that's where you could do one wrong thing and motherfucker will classify you as
And the
ain't
thing
shit.
about it was, here's the thing, y'all. So now I have to break down the story. And it's gonna be real quick. It ain't gonna be no long story. Me and this shit was talking. He was good. You know what I'm saying? Everything was straight. where she cut me off is that I wasn't a religious person. I kept hearing her talk about singing gospel and everything like that. She didn't like that I wasn't in church every Sunday. I wasn't doing Bible study. So that's pretty much what it was. And so she friend zoned me, and she pretty much sat there and told me that she could not date somebody who ain't led by God. And I'm like, dude, I'm not an atheist. Like I'm a God-fearing man. I believe in God and everything like that. I just don't go to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, but if that's your thing, like if that's the thing that's gonna stop you from going forward, she kept sitting there saying, like, I feel like you are a great guy, but somebody who isn't led by God can't lead me. So I was cool with that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So her birthday was approaching, and I hit her up because she friend zoned me at that point. Like we were still communicating, but she friend zoned me.
Oh.
And the communication was spotty. Like it was just like if I text her, I wouldn't hear from her for like a week or whatever. Oh, my bad, this happened. I was out with the friends, whatever the case may be. I'm like, yo, you good? You ain't gotta explain. Anyway, her birthday was coming up. I hit her up and I was just like, I know your birthday coming up. Yeah, I got everything situated because she was going on the trip. And you know what I'm saying? Didn't hear from her. Hit her up again, didn't hear from her. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, that was already outside my realm. Once you don't hit me up the first time, I usually do not text you again.
Oh, okay.
So hit her up again. Didn't hear from her. I didn't actually, to be honest with you, I did hit her up again. And it was after her birthday. So hit her up again. I was like, hey, just want to check on you, make sure you're good and everything like that. Dog, the text I got, it was just like, you really put a bad taste in my mouth and this and the third. And it was because I didn't hit her up on her birthday. That's why we stopped talking.
You need to go then. Go petty is petty. I don't give a damn how you put it.
That's why we stopped talking.
You doing that? You didn't even worry about. She didn't even worry about calling you and say, hey, anything going on that
And
or
again, like I said,
nothing.
I texted her twice before her birthday. I just didn't hit her up on her birthday. And then I hit her up maybe like 3 days after her birthday just to make sure everything was good.
And my thing is this: if you looked at your motherfucking phone and know that I didn't hit you up on your birthday, you saw me text you before that.
Literally the week of. Like, let's just say her birthday was on a Thursday. I text Sunday and then I text, let's just say Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's just say I text Tuesday.
So you didn't see me text on that day. You telling me you ain't see my text before that. And then you get mad at me because I ain't text.
I mean, I got a long text pretty much saying you really put a bad, that's how it started off. You really put a bad taste in my mouth. I felt like you not texting me was intentional. I was like, what? Yeah, I was tripped out. I was like, you gotta be kidding
me. Yeah. It would have came out. It would have came out. Yeah, it would have came out.
I'm gonna add that drop. I'm gonna add the little Too Short drop in there at some point.
Hey, we're gonna have to go. It's sometimes that's gonna be warranted. So we're gonna have to hit it. And sometimes it's gonna be warranted, and we're gonna hit that button.
Yeah, so like for me to be real with you, like if you look at my dating history and everything like that, I do not think that there's gonna be too many women that's gonna sit there and say, hey yo, he's an ain't shit ass nigga. And if they do, ask them the story.
Yeah, and like I said, when a woman classify you as that, it could be one little thing you didn't do.
Yeah.
And that right there gonna put you in the category.
Yeah, ask them the story. So you know what I'm saying, and then too, everybody can sit there and say there's always three sides to a story. Your truth, their truth, and then the truth. Look, I'm that type of person. I will sit there and try to be brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, there's nothing else to this story. I have actually, I don't think, because I finally sat there and went through stuff because my phone was kind of, getting to the point with cloud storage and everything was cool. So I literally just went through there because I don't typically delete numbers. I tell people that all the time. Like, if you go through there, you can be like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Like, it's going to be a bunch of women over the years that I've dated. I've just never deleted their number. Yeah, I've never deleted their number. So just recently, I'm starting to realize, like, I'm running out of cloud space. I'm running out of this. So yeah, I start deleting text messages, phone numbers. Like, I'm like, I don't talk to this person. And it became a mistake because, look, I was just filling out some job application. They was asking about, like, past supervisors and everything. I was like, shit, I just deleted their number. I was like, God damn it, yeah. So yeah, but I'm sure like if anybody like what's old boy name? Like that TV is so messy at this point. What's old boy name? They got the TV show. And the only reason I know about this is my grandmother and my mom. What's his name? Ramo. He got this TV show to where like you take a lot of tests and they get your phone and they start going through the phone, like sifting through deleted stuff and everything. So they was like, yo, you said that you never hit anybody up since y'all been together and everything like that. Even if you try to delete it, they'll still find deleted text, deleted social media and everything, bro. That
Well,
shit
they
is
ain't shit. Nah,
crazy.
that ain't shit right there.
Yeah, bro. They be finding, dude. You know what? Yesterday when we talked, I don't think we actually got on the conversation that you were kind of bringing up because I know your sister had called. It was her birthday yesterday. You know, family was together,
Yeah.
and you was just like, man, family just don't get together like they used to.
Nah.
And I don't even think we kind of talked about that because I think we kind of started skipping around on the conversations and everything. But
Well, I put
this goes back to some of the conversation that me and my dad was kind of talking about earlier.
Put like this. I know, you know, I say that because I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, they have, and you know, I'm like, okay, y'all wait till I leave, y'all do this shit. You know, you start having like family get-togethers on certain Sundays.
Yeah.
Cousins get together, go on a little trip, even if it's 2 hours away, 3 hours away. You know, it's just, that's fun shit.
Right.
And I look at it and go, damn, you know what? I really ain't had no self-time with me and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
It's always, you know, and I understand, you know, my older sister married, I'm married. Younger sister, she just got divorced. But, you know, I look back and I'm like, wow, I have never had time with just you know, my mom's sibling.
Right.
And I'm like, all right. And then when I told you when they called and them two were actually hanging out, it was like, oh shit, you know, whew, at least that part. You know, it was something I had seen because.
And you know the thing about it is with you like military, you would think that, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time you would get used to that because that's something that I kind of had to tell Erica too. Like me and Erica had this conversation where it kind of got a little heated because I felt like she was coming at me in a sense. This is, you know, when Tion was pregnant.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you need to be there when she had a baby. Like your sister needs you. And I'm just like, bruh, I made a decision to move.
Yeah.
And when you move away from home or away from your family, you know that there's going to be certain things that you miss out on.
Yeah.
I'm not the father of that child. Like the father needs to be there.
And the good thing about like you knowing that's your sister. And you know she's not holding it against you because she knows she knew you were gonna be there
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, she knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't worried about it. See, Erica got to understand. Everybody's siblings
this is
are
Erica's
not.
first time. This is Erica's first time moving away from home. And so now she's starting to understand and feel that you cannot be there for every event.
No, you're not.
You're going to miss out on certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that comes with moving away. And that's the point that I was trying to get to when it comes down to that. Like, even with my dad's side of the family, I know that they get together in my dad's house quite often because he has the space. He had, you know what I'm saying? He got the basement, even like if the men downstairs kicking it, listening to music, smoking, or whatever the case may be, and the women is upstairs watching TV and just talking amongst themselves or whatever the case may be. And then during the warmer months, you get people outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he just has the space to do that. But they will commune over there on just any random Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was days I was getting off work and I was like, oh, what's going on? I ain't knowing about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even, like, I'm still in my work clothes. I can't get in the shower, like, and nothing. They just like, hey, come down here and drink. You just gotta join
on and go with it. Yep.
Exactly. So, like, it do be times to where it'd be a lot of times, and I told you this, to where I look at them videos and I'd be like, damn, can I move back? But every time I go back, I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. Yeah. And then especially now with my cousin, like, being pregnant and everything like that, it's just like, dude, you want to be there for stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I do understand, when it comes down to it. I think that topic kind of hit home for me a little bit,
Yeah.
only because, and this is the conversation I keep having, family traditions is starting to taper off.
Yeah.
They're starting to taper off. Like Christmases aren't Christmases no more.
They're really not.
Thanksgivings aren't Thanksgivings no
They're
more.
not.
You know what I'm saying? Family reunions are becoming less and less.
Yeah.
The division between families now are becoming greater because, I mean, and I'm with them. Don't get me wrong. I don't have to deal with you just because I'm related to you.
Yeah.
Especially if you a messy ass mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that.
Them the ones everybody distance themselves.
Yeah.
See, I got this family that when you that way, they're gonna let you know about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not gonna let down because you do this or that. They gonna keep going until they see that you really, 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 really change your way.
Right.
Anytime you come around, they gonna say something about it because they letting you know, hey, you welcome. We're gonna bring this up because we want you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Rest of us don't do that.
Right.
So we gonna come around, we gonna invite you. We're not gonna sit here and tell you no, you can't come. But even if you do the shit you do and we don't like it,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna invite you.
Yeah.
And most of the time they come, they have fun, drama free, trouble free, and they like it. Then the next time they come, they start doing more and more things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, what you want me to bring? Hey, I got an idea where we can go. And they look at it and say, oh, okay, we can try this out. Because they see, hey, this family. And I never thought that. Like I said, me growing up, we would always have like Sunday dinners, after my mom. So like this, my aunt, some of my mom's siblings had a different mom.
Okay.
But their mom and my mom were around the same age. So they used to hang out.
Oh, okay, got you. I mean, that's very mature.
Yeah. And so Sunday dinners come around, we'll go out to her house. And her and my mama cook, my aunts, they cook. And we go out there, just be getting full, hanging out, having fun. And you had a family, you had those family fights too.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah. And for those
that ain't gonna
who
stop.
don't know about get full, he ain't talking about eating.
No,
he ain't talking.
No. At that time and age, it was just eat.
Yeah.
Now as I got older,
folks,
as I got older,
about eating.
as I got older, you got full on all levels. Got the food, drink, because it was there, and nobody. You could go to one person's house, and they just got about everything there, and they be like, "Hey, I got this," but people would automatically bring, something to drink. If they drink, they automatically brought something.
Oh yeah.
Because they knew it's gonna be people that drink, and we all share.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they get fucked up. They get fucked up.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do. Listen, my dad will tell you sometimes he's like, "Hey man, look, I went a little too hard last night, so yeah, we just kicking it on Saturday, and then I don't know what it is, but my dad and them they get towed down on Sunday, especially if it's a football Sunday. Like during bruh, when I was there, I was just like, dog, y'all know we gotta work in the morning, nigga. Shut up! Like we here drinking, dog, ain't nobody got time to be worried about that. I mean, we'll be in bed by like 9 o'clock, but drinking is gonna commence the second the football game, the second kickoff happened. That first kickoff, oh, we drinking.
That damn 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock kickoff. Yeah.
Bruh, we drinking. And that's why I was just like, why y'all getting so drunk, bruh? Like, what in the world is going on? Oh, it's Sunday. We got to work tomorrow. They looking at me like, nigga, shut up. If you don't want to drink, carry your ass upstairs or something. Like, I'm like, all right. Then I go upstairs. My aunt up there. They up there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bruh? All right. Well, I guess I just got to adapt.
Yeah,
What it is. But
just
no,
gotta pace yourself. That's it.
the thing about it is, like, when I was there, it was that sense of just, it was communal.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't ever worry about that when it comes down to them, you know. But it has been a heavy conversation or a heavy thought on my mind to where it's just like, all right, let's just say like my aunt, like for my mom and her siblings, right? As far as like her maternal siblings,
Mm-hmm.
the only one that she had is gone. All right, so she's the only living one. When I look at the cousins and everything, I'm like, okay, my grandmother, I wouldn't say she's the one that's keeping us together, but she's the one that tries to kind of like pull everybody together. Like, you know, your cousins, like, even when it comes down to chorus, she'll sit there and say your uncle or whatever and like that. And she's talking about our cousin. I'm like, that's not her uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
No,
know,
yeah.
I don't, everybody don't need that title. Like, no, I'm
What they say?
I'm
She
saying
got two
Trey
uncles. She got
Trey
two
is
uncles. That's
like,
it.
you know what I
Goddamn.
mean? Let's relax on
Let's
this. That's
get this
good.
straight.
You
She
know?
got two uncles. Two.
But anyway, she tries to kind of tie everything together. And so, like, I've had this conversation with my mom too, to where, and even Dia, my cousin Dia on my dad's side, she sits there and she tries to title me as the Dante to like our generation. And so my uncle Dante is actually my dad's oldest brother.
Yeah.
And so Dante is the one, I swear to you, he knows everybody. Like, I didn't realize I had family here in Virginia until he came down here and made me realize. And this ain't like some distant family. It's my grandfather's sister.
Dang.
We've been down here since 97. I never knew she was writing Yorktown.
Oh shit, that was
30 minutes away. 30 minutes
boy,
away.
hell no.
I never freaking knew. So he's the one that kind of know everybody. So my cousin Dia, she's the one that's just pretty much just like, no, you are the Dante of our generation. Like, you know the people. Like, we got a bunch of, you know, I told you we got a bunch of family in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I know the family here, and I know our family in Illinois. She was like, dude, you the one that know everybody. Like, I don't know none of these people. She's met them, but she was like, I don't know them. They know me. They call me. I kick it with them. I travel down to Atlanta very often. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So and that's what I just keep saying. Like, once the grandparents and the great aunts start to go, now we left with our parents. And okay, cool. You know, my mom only had one sibling. It was only two of them. She's gone. So I'm just like, okay, it's going to be one of them things. Okay, once my mom goes, you know, nobody likes to talk about it, but at the end of the day, that's just the one thing that we know for certain that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are the cousins going to do? You know what I'm saying? So now who's going to keep the cousins together? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to keep the kids of the cousins together? Because like I keep saying, tradition is falling off. People aren't coming together. And then not only that, like, people are dispersing. They're moving out. Yeah. Nobody's staying in one spot no more. You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin in Canada. I got a cousin. Actually, one of my cousins, my aunt's kids, is in Kansas City. He just moved up there. I got a cousin in Kansas City. I got a cousin in Vegas.
Who?
My aunt's youngest son. He's up there in Kansas City now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So
the
one that's 6'9", real tall.
The one about me and him saying.
Nigga, please.
What he over here? He live here now?
Yeah, he's up there now. Yeah,
that ain't the one I talked to when y'all was down in
Charlotte? No.
Okay.
Actually, he's taller than him.
Damn.
Yeah, he's the baby of the family. Yeah, I think he's just over Tion. Like, him and Tion is close to the same age, but he's maybe like a year over her.
Oh, well,
he's 6'9".
already.
The one that I was kicking it with, he's 6'5". But that's the one that's in Canada.
Already then.
Huh?
I said he got a spot here already. Then.
Yeah, he moved up there with his friend. His friend is in the military.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember we
yeah.
talked about that. Was that
Mm-hmm.
last week or week before? Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about. Oh,
But
okay.
just the disbursement of just the siblings and everything like that, it's harder to sit there and say, hey, look, I'm gonna go home and spend time with the family because family is moving away. So that's what I'm
And
sitting there saying. When our parents die off, let's just think about like when it comes down to Dia. Dia's the only child. So if she decided to move out to New York,
yeah,
guess what? Her and I were literally the only cousins that was there other than my cousin Taylor. And he is so much younger than us. Like right now, he's only
man,
like 9 or 10 years old. We got a cousin in Texas, we got a cousin in Florida, we got a cousin in Georgia. Like everybody is dispersed everywhere. So again, it's not like one of them Hallmark movies where it's just like I'm gonna go home and spend time with the family. Because guess what? Family is everywhere. We didn't grow up together.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? We didn't really spend them holidays together. So what is tradition at this point?
man. Well, let me tell you, it's a different feeling when I went to Mississippi on Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different feeling. And even and I ain't gonna lie, even when we took time to go to Georgia
Mm,
on either Christmas or Thanksgiving, that was still it felt it was great because everybody was there, everybody was mingling, kicking in,
right.
cooking. It was family.
Mm,
And at one time I think my sister and them drove from Mississippi. Well, Ashley and the kids and her husband at the time, they drove from Mississippi.
right.
So that made it even better. I
God, these holidays is going to start getting a little different. You know, you got a
Yeah,
child in
cause people
Atlanta, you
don't
got a
want.
child in Florida, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's the
And
crucial part.
we is gonna get to a point. Like I said, I've been kind of bringing this up. Like everybody is kind of dispersed. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They kind of spread out. So it's just like okay, yeah. Once our parents go, like, because the parents is the thing that's keeping us together. The cousins at that point in time ain't really coming up together. So, like, if you got somebody who was raised in Texas, you got somebody who was raised in Georgia, you
yeah,
got somebody who was raised in Virginia, somebody who was raised in Illinois, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's family all over the place. So, if ain't nobody putting nothing together, they gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm good."
yeah. And half of them they won't take the effort to say, "Hey, I'm gonna plan this." Because most of the time, I know with if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna plan this," everybody else will start chiming in. Hey,
Hmm.
okay, well, we can do this. We could come
I
this
mean,
day and
my
we could do this.
mom's side of the family is just now about to plan a family reunion for the first time in,
That's all it takes.
bruh, but it's still people that was just like my mom is even one of them. It's still people that's like, I don't know if I'm going.
Well, they tell me again, we going one. I'm gone
It's
because
still
it's
to the
some family member. I got uh, like I said, I got a cousin in Illinois that's highway patrol. I don't know what specific
uh
town or nothing he's in, but he's been highway patrol for about 7, 8 years now
okay.
because he retired Army, and his son goes to what's that dang on school, but he's a good running back, and I think he's eligible for the draft this year or next year.
Okay.
And we have relatives in downtown Chicago, lived in downtown Chicago before. But
Speaking of which, I gotta still watch that dog crossover.
what's the name?
Yeah.
Oh,
It just made
bro.
me think about him when you brought it up.
But no, man, it's cool for his family. It just like you said, it just slowly at some
It's
point you just
deteriorating.
gotta keep going with it.
It's deteriorating. I mean, I sit there and I text my cousins. I was like, "Hey, dude, we need to get to a point where we coming together." And I sat there and I mentioned it like for next year. And actually, no, I mentioned it, and then one of them was just like, "Yeah, we really need to get to get together next year." I was like, dog, we do for real. And so, you know, I mean, even with the family pictures and everything that we took this year, and I was like, no, we just need to get everybody together. You know what I'm saying? In one picture, you know, because I mean, you know, even with my grandmother, she's I think 73.
No, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's to a point where again, you don't want to think about it, but yeah, she has more days behind her than she do ahead of her. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where it's just like, you know, hey, look, okay, when she go, we still got to be these people that kind of keep in touch with each other. All
Yeah.
right, cool. My mom is the only living sibling. Once she go, again, nobody likes to have these morbid conversations, but I mean, it's there. Like, you know, so I mean, my dad was even sitting there talking to me today about um my like his mom, my grandmother over there moving in with
Yeah.
him.
Moving
Like
in with him.
he was talking about it today. He was just like, you know, they had the conversation because his whole thing was just like, we here now. Like, I never wanted to be to the point where I had to charge my mom for rent. But he was just
What were
like, you
you
know, the
thinking
thing,
in your head?
huh?
What were you thinking in your head when he said that?
I don't think I really had a real thought. I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
not like to be real with you. I understood what he was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, no,
Again,
I do. I was just trying to joke like you were saying. Okay, motherfucker, I was saying that one.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah,
But nah, no, I understand. Cause,
yeah,
bro, I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you, our mom was just old fashioned.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
She, and that's why I get it from. She was more on her own space.
Yeah,
She lived
but
with
you
us
know, to
for
this day,
she
like
lived with us for a little bit,
even when
but
I talk about like something like that, I still say I want to get to the point where I have like an ADU type situation. Like something in the back to where they can still have their own space, but I want like a pool house or something like that.
yeah,
Like a you know, something to where they can still feel independent and everything,
yeah,
but you know. So I
no,
do understand that.
yeah. Cause it's, I mean, if he does, that's cool. Though I said my mom stayed with us. I mean, she had a job. She was making money. She was making money she hadn't seen.
Right.
But it just, you know how people know things. I think she just wanted to be home,
Yeah, yeah,
and her,
okay.
you know, she just. I mean, she stayed with for a while. She tried. I mean, she really tried,
Hmm.
but it just wasn't her.
Her space, her place, her
Yeah,
home.
it just, you know, she missed it, and it wasn't like some these younger women. Oh, they missed their man. No, she missed her family, her brothers and sisters, who they always, like I said, Sundays they always got together,
Hmm.
and they would always they any given day they call or meet up. They be joking on each other, talking shit,
Right.
and that was their thing. And they
And
used to
that's
never get mad. That was the I was used to look at that and be like, ooh, and they just keep talking, laughing, drinking. Oh, hey, except for my aunt Ann,
uh-oh.
Rich and my aunt M, Reggie the mom. Yeah, I got you. But
Huh?
no, Reggie mom, she didn't
Oh no,
drink
no, no!
like
You
that either.
good, you good, you good.
Yeah.
I was saying oh to you, like because I thought you was gonna say like Aunt Ann was about to have a problem. That's
Oh
that's
no,
what I was
no,
saying
no,
oh
no,
to.
no, no. She didn't drink, and my aunt Emma, she had some, but she don't drink like that.
Got you.
But the rest of them, they had a little drink, they smoke,
Hmm.
and sit around and listen to their blues
Okay, yeah.
and
So I mean,
cook,
it's
and then after that, they just, hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow, or whatever, and that was it. And that's what my
yeah.
mom was used to. So staying
And
with
I
us
mean,
was,
I can understand that though, because the thing about it is, and I had to explain this to my mom too, like when it came down to a lot of things, right? So when I came here, you know, I pretty much felt like I kind of lost everything. Even though I had a roof over my head, you know, food in the refrigerator
but
from,
it
you know,
wasn't.
the people
Yeah,
around me that was storing it and everything like that. And that's the thing about it. Everybody's sitting there trying to tell me, hey, look, you got to look at the blessings that you have. And I didn't I didn't ignore it.
But you didn't feel like,
I didn't ignore it, but the thing about it is, I'm like, y'all got to understand where I'm coming from in the
yeah,
situation.
I, I
So,
understood. Yeah.
like, when you lose your car, you lose your place, you lose your way of life, pretty much. And then it gets down to the point, like, the last thing I had was my phone. The last thing I had was my number. And so it sounds crazy, but when I told her that, like, that's why I just, like, I still got the phone to this day. Nasir wanted the phone, and I couldn't give it up. The phone, I can't use it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I sat there and I told my mom, I had to explain to her. I was just like, look, it sounds crazy, it sounds petty, and it might sound childish, but I said, dude, I have lost everything else. I really had a problem. That's why I had a problem with like sending out the number.
Yeah. I got
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, dude, that was the final thing. Taking away my 847 area code. You taking away my phone, and now I got the 757 area code. Like, I'm here. I got this new phone, a phone that I did not purchase. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I'm just like, dude, every bit of like what I tried to build there is gone.
Yeah. Saying
It's gone. And I mean, even to this day, like, it's still to a point where I was just like, dude, I'm not sitting there trying to make anybody feel bad about this area, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's your home. It's the home that you made. And even growing up here, like, I've always felt like Virginia was, yeah, it kind of, I always sit and try to force this. It's kind of like a second home, but it's never really felt like home to me. So the first place that I've been in a long
Yeah.
time that felt like that was Charlotte.
That was yours. That was yours.
That was the
Motherfucker,
first
that
place
was yours. And
that I've been
you
to.
enjoyed the shit out of it, boy.
So,
I could just remember the when you first got there the first
man,
time and we
dog,
talked. And you was like, hey, man, I found this spot over here. I got this spot over here. This spot over here. Oh
man.
man, I'm in the right area. This spot's good. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whoa, hey, enthused. So that went on, I mean, the entire time.
Yeah, that was my spot, man.
It seemed like if I called, it was that same spirit.
Yeah, I was good. Even when things was bad, I was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even when you was just a chill day, you really ain't.
Yeah.
You were always still that. Oh shit! Yeah,
I mean,
we
even my
good.
dad, when he came, I didn't know how he was gonna feel about it or whatever. But even when he came, like, he would just go out there and just sit on the balcony sometimes and just kind of be on the phone looking around. You know, he'd turn on the
Yeah,
sound bar, had music bumping, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Before he left, he even sat there and was just like, I'll be back. And when he said that, I was just like, yeah, so you get it now. You understand. He was just like, I'll be back. I'll be back. And so when everything happened and I had to come here, he was just like, yeah, damn. He's like, I kind of wanted to explore a little bit more around there.
no
Like, you
man,
know
I
what I'm
know what you
saying?
mean.
Even D and Eddie, they saying the same thing. Like, you ready? You plan on going back? Like, yeah. So
No
it
shit.
is kind of one of them things where it's just like, you know, for me, yeah, that was
It was
home for me.
yeah.
That was home for me. So, you know, I do understand what Miles was sitting there saying. Like, that's just, I mean, it don't matter how comfortable y'all try to make her. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what y'all try to do. At the end of the day, that's not what
It
was home
just
to her.
yeah, it's just what she wanted to be, and
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't argue with, it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna argue with it because that the whole time when I first left Mississippi, and all I wanted to do was get back because I knew this was things that they did weekly, or
Mm-hmm.
but stuck it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
stuck that shit out. Found some people that found me a hobby, basketball. Well, I already had it,
Mm-hmm.
but that, and then found some cats that were pretty cool that wasn't
Oh, no BS.
out of yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of them brothers except one guy. He was Puerto Rican.
Hey, that's still a brother. It depends on how they view themselves. That's still a brother.
And hey, they used to tell him, "Hey, you with us now? You black."
I mean, the crazy thing about it is I've always viewed them as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of them, like, look at Fat Joe. Like, I think he was Puerto Rican. Look at Nori. No, I think Nori is Puerto Rican. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of them Puerto Ricans
Nori,
view themselves.
Puerto Rican are cute.
I believe he's
In Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was on that money,
Yeah.
yeah, he's Puerto Rican. But yeah, especially the ones from New York, you know what I'm saying, that grew
Oh,
up in yeah. They are definitely they niggas.
yeah, that's
So
them Negros. Them Negros.
yeah, they
Yeah.
niggas. And like Jose, you could tell he be a little afraid about saying nigga. I was like, bro, I wouldn't be mad at you saying it at the end of the day, bro. You are a nigga. If anybody looked at you for real, they would not be able to know that you Dominican. You look like a nigga.
He like the nigga.
Yeah, yeah, bruh. Hair nappy just like ours. Stop playing, dog. You dark. And when I seen his parents, because his parents barely speak English. Like when I met his parents, I was like, oh wow, like they barely speak English. They cool as a fan though. They very welcoming, cool. Like they sat there
Oh
and told me
damn.
straight up. They was just like, bro, we got a house down in Dominica and down in the DR. It was like, no, you're more than welcome. Come on down. Like especially his dad. His dad was like, no, you seem like good people. Like of course Jose had to translate. But he was like, nah, you seem like
Uh-huh.
good people. Like, come on down. We got the house, bro. Like, yes, come. And Jose been saying this since we met. He was like, no, my people own property down there. He was like, dog, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just get the flight. Word.
Mm-hmm.
Say less.
Go. Tell a motherfucker like me that I'd be like, all right, cool. I got me a ticket tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, hey, bro, listen, even my boy Roger, he pretty much saying the same thing. Like, he been saying that for a minute. Hey, look, we going to Jamaica. I got to take you to Jamaica, and I got to take you around the locals. We good. We going. Hey, say less. Say less. So, but look, y'all, man, look, it's been real. I think this has really been a really,
Good,
really good
nice one.
session.
I like it.
Yeah,
All right, this is good.
nice session though. So, hey, look, man, we gonna go ahead and close this out. We'll holler at y'all, same place, same time next week. God
Yes,
willing,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
MTSI.
Peace, love. God bless y'all and thank y'all for coming out. My Russell Simmons. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for coming out.